spill. Hot dogs and a cold chill. We go wild just for the thrill. Cheerleaders doing their dance. Crowd in a football trance. Friends and beers in every hand. Living life like we planned. Let's up and go. We won't slow down in this wild football show. Let's up and go. We'll make some noise in this big crowd we know.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our second game of the day. It's going to be Michigan State versus Uconn. I almost said St. John's versus Uconn. St. John's no longer in March Madness. Just got knocked off there at the very end of that game by Duke. Duke happened to hang on to win. Congratulations to Duke. By the way, 8 minutes left to go in the Michigan versus Alabama game. Michigan up 75-64 over Alabama. They seem to be in a pretty strong position to pull off the win here today as well. Michigan is up by 11, says Mike. That is it. 2 thrillers, says Drummer Manny. I hope so. I hope we get 2 good thrillers here today. W intro, says Grape Juice. Rock and roll, man. Let's go. Simon says, Eddie, what's up? How you doing, Eddie? Hello to Grape Juice. Shout out to Traveling Pony Studios saying I know nothing about basketball, but I'm here for Mario. Thank you, Traveling Pony Studios. Maybe we can get you to jump on the basketball train. Brandon Walker saying I've been here all weekend. Craig saying not now. Country's in the chat. Mike G is in the chat. Frymeister Bond back for more. What up, Frymeister? We got Lebowski saying hello. Mike 7503 saying Penn State, huh? Papa Joe. Living like Larry with us. Lebowski, what's up, brother? Ricky Many Hides, hello. There we go. Donkey is in the chat. What up, Donkey? Hey, Positive Energy still with us. Ant Production, NBA, Ant Production. What's going on, man? Until Activated still with us as well. E216, Cleveland, Ella Korb. Long time no see, Ella Korb. Good to have you in the chat right now. Alvin says hello. Victoria says hello. Victoria, back again. Oh, my God, we're back again. Let's see. Khan Academy, always cons. Uconn will win, says Drunk Commenter, 3385. What a name. What a name. Go Duke, says Alvin Zoo. Dirty Bird saying, let's go Michigan. What up, Dirty Bird? All right, y'all, talk to me. Tell me in the chat who you're rooting for in the meantime. I do got to get this adjusted here. We got to put 20 minutes on the clock. Michigan State versus Uconn today. The winner of this game will face Duke in the next round for the Elite Eight. And looks like Michigan might be getting the win in the other game, but we'll find out. Alvin saying that Uconn is going to win this one. Alvin going for Uconn. I'm leaning a little bit towards the Uconn side here as well. Let's talk some stats, guys. Let's not just speculate. Let's actually break this down. Now, it is close. And it really is anybody's game. It really okay. When I say it's anybody's game, bro, I literally mean it is anybody's game right now. The over/under for this game is Uconn at 2.5 points. Not a big spread at all. And it's because of this right here. So the Michigan Spartans averaging 79 points per game. Michigan State Spartans, excuse me. I know better than to abbreviate and say Michigan and not Michigan State. Michigan is currently playing against Alabama. Michigan State is up to happen right now. Michigan State Spartans averaging 79 points per game. Uconn averaging 77. So on average, Michigan State is scoring 2 more points per game than the Uconn Huskies are. But the average score margin is still 12.4 compared to 10.9. Here's the difference right now. It's the defensive side of the equation. So the Uconn Huskies are allowing just 65 points. Meanwhile, Michigan State is allowing 68.5. So that's where those numbers are coming from for today's spread. It is a very close game. But when we look at it from an offensive standpoint, there is a slight edge here for the Spartans. Shooting percentage advantage, Uconn Huskies 48.2% to 47.4%. Guys, that is not enough for me to be like, oh, yeah, one team is better than the other, far better than the other. It is anybody's game. 3-point shots from downtown. The Michigan State Spartans do have an advantage here over the Uconn Huskies. 36.5% from three-point land compared to 34.7% We also look at the free throw percentage here and the number of times that this team goes to the free throw line. Michigan State Spartans are able to get to the free throw line more often, and they will make you pay more often than the Uconn Huskies. We saw a lot of that from Duke in this last game. Duke spent the entire game at the free throw line. So many points from the free throw line for Duke. More than 20 free throws in that game for Duke, and that was before we started getting into the intentional fouls. Meanwhile, on the other side, St. John's only got to the free throw line 5-6 times. Anyways, we'll see how that washes out here today. Assists per game, 18.8 to 18.4. It's a small advantage for Michigan State. Uconn Huskies have the advantage when it comes to turnovers per game offensively there. Go State, says Woodrow Dunn. What up, Woodrow? How you doing? Nicholas Sampson saying Uconn. Victoria dropping the Uconn Huskies logo. Snowman Multimedia. What up, Snowman? Mr. Mojo saying this should be a good game. Freimeister Bond saying State. Just say State. Yes. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Lagging, says Alvin. St. John put a scare into Duke. They really did, Mr. Mojo. They really did. Let's take a look at the defensive side of this equation. So, Michigan State, 68.4 points per game allowed. Uconn Huskies, 65.1. Advantage to Uconn. Looking at the defensive rebound picture, almost 26 pull downs there for Michigan State. Just 23 for Uconn. Blocks per game and steals per game, advantage to Uconn. Big advantages to Uconn's in those. 5 blocks compared to 4 may not feel like a lot, but that's a 25% increase in blocks compared to Michigan State Spartans. Same thing when it comes to steals, man. Almost 7 steals per game compared to 5. Big numbers there. 40% increase when it comes to steals per game from the Huskies. Turnovers forced per game. Well, just steals alone, that's one thing. But turnovers forced per game, 10 turnovers forced per game by the Michigan State side. Uconn averaging 12 turnovers forced per game, which actually means this should be highlighted for the Uconn Huskies. So we should have that highlighted. And then fouls committed per game, 16.1. That is an advantage to the Michigan State Spartans. So that is highlighted properly. All right. He's back. You got the pump cam set up tonight? No, sir. I do not. Emilio saying Uconn all the way. Spartan Nation, says J-Dub. What up, J-Dub? Dirty Bird saying I can't wait for this game to start. Well, we'll have to wait just a little bit longer. Tip-off is in 10 minutes. So let's talk something here real quick, guys. Michigan State coming into this game, not exactly perfect form for Michigan State. They played Rutgers back on March 5th, and their season ended short in the Big Ten tournament. They lost in the opening round of the Big Ten to UCLA, but they got the win over Rutgers. They lost to Michigan 80-90. 80-90. Michigan State versus Michigan. Michigan got the win, not Michigan State. The Big Ten tournament opening round versus UCLA, they lost 88-84. So 2 losses in the last 5 games for Michigan State. Then we get into the round of 64 for March Madness against North Dakota State. Michigan State got the win there, convincing win, 92-67. And then against Louisville in the round of 32, Michigan State got the win, 77-69. Giggity. So getting better, right? But there are still some inconsistencies with this Michigan State side of the equation. Taking a look over here at Uconn, their only loss in the last 5 games, coincidentally enough, was to St. John's in the Big East tournament. They made it all the way to the final there, and that was the championship game. They did lose to St. John's 72-52. 72-52. St. John's won by 20 in that last game. It just goes to show how good St. John's really is of a team. But Uconn got the win over Xavier. They got the win over Georgetown. They lost to St. John's. First round of March Madness against Furman. The Uconn Huskies got the win, 82-71. And then against Uconn versus UCLA, we covered that game last week here. We watched Uconn get a blowout win, 73-57. And we covered that game here on this channel. Let me update the graphic or the scrolling text at the bottom. Michigan State versus Uconn at the bottom down there. Michigan State and Uconn have played 8 times with the all-time series tied at 4-4, says Ryan Bedford. Good fun fact right there. You a Huskies fan, says Dirty Bird? Nah, man, I'm a Longhorns fan. So I don't really care who wins this one. Cheering for UConn just for the dog, says that's basically where I'm at right now. Plus, I don't know, I'm a little torn. Let's see. My name is Jackson Williams, not Alvin. That is my brother's name. But it says Alvin here. Okay, well, Jackson, what's up, dude? How are you? How are you? Giggity, I'm lit already from this game, says Frymeister. Drago Balboa says, giggity, what up, man? Giggity, giggity. Giggity goo. Craig Clemens checking into the chat. What's up, Craig? How are you, my friend? Thanks for saying hi. Thank you for checking in. Go UConn, says Snowman Multimedia. Longhorn, giggity, also yes. Oh, also yes, Frymeister. That's funny. That's good. That's good. I knew I gave the wrench to the right guy. Folks, let's talk about the starters heading into this game right now. And I need to make sure I've got my notes here. Move this around. All right, y'all. So, this is the starting lineup right now for the Spartans. Michigan State going to be rolling out with Carson Cooper at center. At power forward, Jackson Kohler. At small forward, Jordan Scott. At shooting guard, Cohen Carr. And at point guard, Jeremy Fears. Now, for those of you who do not know this unit here, Jackson Kohler at power forward leads this team in rebounds with 8.9 rebounds per game. So he is the rebound leader. He's averaging 6 defensive boards per game and 3 offensive boards per game, so that's about 9 right there. We're looking at the next big name on this list. That is the point guard, Jeremy Fears. Fears Jr., guys, averaging 15.3 points per game. He is shooting the basketball at 43%, and he's an 88% free throw shooter. Not to mention that he also leads this team not just in points. This man right here, not just in points. He's also leading this team in assists this season, averaging almost 10 assists. He's averaging really, really close to a double-double on 32 minutes per game. Coming in off the bench for this unit, Jesse McCullough. Kessie McCulloch. Cam Ward, not the Cam Ward that we now see in the NFL. Very different Cam Ward right here. It is not the starting quarterback for the Tennessee Titans. We've got Trey Fort, your backup guard, Divine Ugochukwu, and I hope I did not butcher that name too bad. Ugochukwu, I think that's right. We'll get there if we get there. Kerr Tang going to be your final backup player coming in off the bench for this Spartans team. My apologies, guys. I'm normally pretty good at these names. Sometimes they do slip through the cracks. Terrace Reed going to be your starting center today, guys, and Terrace Reed is the heart of this team. Terrace Reed averaging 62% field goal, 58% at the free throw line. Not a great free throw number right there for Terrace Reed, but he does average 14 points per game, and he averages the same as Kohler on the other side when it comes to rebounds, about 9 rebounds per game. Then, looking next to him at power forward, Alex Caravan. You'll have Braylon Mullins coming in right now. Braylon Mullins going to be your small forward for today. Solo Ball, your shooting guard for today. And Silas Damari Jr. at point guard for this contest. He also leads the team in assists for UConn. By the way, game time decision right there. What's this? What's going on here? Everything good? Sorry, my pocket was buzzing there for just a moment. Eric Ribe going to be your backup center. Dwayne Karoma going to be your backup forward. Jalen Stewart, a game-time decision. Darren Harris going to be a backup forward there as well. And Malachi Smith coming in off the bench. I've got a few other players listed on my cheat sheet here, but we did not get that far down our bench right now. That's okay. Still got the scrolling text. This is the right one? Yeah, that's the good right. That's the right scrolling text. This one is not. All good. Do we have the right scrolling text here? Trying to get all my scrolling text to line up and be uniform. Should be good with all of it now. All right, why don't we do some head-to-head comparisons for both sides, guys. Taking a look at the point guard side here between Silas Damari and Jeremy Fears. Fears has the advantage when it comes to points per game and assists per game. But we look at rebounds, steals, and blocks per game, advantage to Damari Jr. Also, field goal percentage and three-point percentage advantage to Damari Jr. Doesn't take as many shots, but he is efficient with the shots that he does take. So who would you rather have as your point guard? Would you have Jeremy Fears or Silas Damari? A or B? Which one do you like in this matchup? 7 minutes until tip-off, ladies and gentlemen. 7 minutes here until tip-off. Taking a look at this spot right now. You're up next, ISU, Iowa, says Reggio. That will be coming up here soon. St. John's is the New York Mets. Can't win a championship, says Mike Smith. Reading some of these comments. Roy Williams. What up, Roy? How you doing, Mr. Williams? Thanks for saying hello. I see Roy Williams saying hi. Reggio. What's up, Reggio? Wolfie Graphics saying hello again. DJ Jean saying CJ was in an open bar. Sounds like fun. Robbie wants Fears. I like Fears too. All right, guys. Cohen Carr or solo ball? Who would you rather have here? So, Cohen Carr plays 29 minutes. Solo ball plays 28. Solo ball averages 13 points per game, while Cohen Carr averages just 12. Solo ball averages 1.5 assists per game. Cohen Carr 1.2. Rebounds per game, big advantage for Cohen Carr. Steals per game, pretty close. I would call that even. Blocks per game, big advantage to Cohen Carr. Now, field goal percentage, I like Cohen Carr for high percentage shots, but from downtown, solo ball seems to be shooting better. I will say this. I took a look at solo ball's numbers. I was not impressed by his three-point shooting, if I'm being honest. He takes a lot of shots, and he scores them at less than 30% efficiency. It can be problematic for UConn. I think they have better options at shooting the basketball than solo ball, personally speaking, and Braylon Mullins is one of those better options, but it's not all gravy for Braylon Mullins compared to Jordan Scott. It's a very young-looking Jordan Scott there as well. And for the record, Jordan Scott is 6'7". He does not look 6'7" there, but he is a freshman, so, you know, when you got a fishy who's barely 18 years old, what are you going to do? Anyways, points per game, Braylon Mullins more than doubles the points per game, even though he plays just 7 more minutes than Jordan Scott. I do think Mullins is the better player out of the two. More experience for Braylon Mullins as well. So we'll just, you know, keep that in mind. Looking at the power forward spot between Alex Caravan and Jackson Kohler. I love Jackson Kohler's ability to go up and get those pull downs. Honestly, at points per game, they're both averaging around 13. This seems kind of like a wash for me. The three-point percentage is dead even here, man. And saying 0.8 is better than 0.7, yeah, sure, it is, but that seems like a wash. Steals per game, I'll give advantage to Alex Caravan, although begrudgingly. Assists per game, I'll give advantage to Alex Caravan. There's not much separating these two guys right now. I would give a slight edge to Alex Caravan, but not much advantage there. And then, of course, the centers for today, Terrace Reed and Carson Cooper. Terrace Reed averaging 14 points per game. Assists per game are higher. Rebounds per game, steals per game, blocks per game. All of those indicate to me that if we did not have bench players, this would be a UConn game. But the benches do come out, and the benches do come out at full force. We will see which bench shows up to play here today. Caravan looks high as fuck. Terrace Reed Jr. for sure, says Alvin. I'll take that too. Someone saying Coop over here. Carson Cooper, 40% from three-point land. That's pretty big numbers for your center, man. Those are pretty big numbers for Carson. If you're 6'11" and you're shooting three-point shots at 40%, you're basically Nikola Jokic. Like, are you kidding me? Those are huge, huge numbers from downtown, but overall, advantage to Terrace Reed Jr. Advantage to Terrace Reed Jr. Folks, the bracket is here. We've now seen another team advance. Actually, we may have just seen two teams advance right now. 2:22 left to go, up by 12. Michigan is up over Alabama, up by 12 with 2 minutes left to go. I think it's pretty safe to say that Michigan will advance. It would take a March Madness miracle for Alabama to get the win here at this point with 2 minutes left to go. So Michigan likely going to advance, though, and if they do, they will automatically be the home team here. Tennessee and Iowa will be starting as soon or a few minutes after this Michigan-UConn game starts. Duke has advanced as well. So right now we got Duke, who's waiting to see Michigan or UConn. Duke will be, quote, home. So Duke will be down here. The winner of this game goes up there. Iowa, Illinois is set for tomorrow. Purdue, Arizona is set for tomorrow. Then on Sunday, we'll see Michigan versus whoever's there and Duke versus whoever wins tonight's game. Lot going on right now. Looks like a super chat coming in right here. 35-year journeyman here, saluting for our host and his workman approach to every broadcast. Enjoying listening while I wrench. Cheers to you, Michael Mack. Mr. Mack, thank you, sir. Thank you for that super chat. I'm going to give that a heart real quick, and I'll leave this up for just a moment. My buddy Chris saying, I got UConn. Owl on the Prowl saying, listening and driving, bruh. I got you, sir. I got you. Well, those are basically all of the graphics that I've got right now, and they are introducing the players one more time. The NBA is around the corner. I'm going to actually go ahead and move these comments for now. We'll talk about the NBA soon during one of our first commercial breaks, guys. The Elite Eight starts tomorrow. They are not taking their foot off the gas right now, and then next week after Sunday, after the next 4 games, we will have the Final Four. National Championship will be on Monday, April 6th. Stick around, man. Go check out the website. Go check out footballnationusa.com. You'll see what we got lined up for all of that. All right, so one final glance at it, guys. One final glance and your final time to make your pick. Who is going to win this game? Here it is. 79-77 as far as points per game. Looks like, just from the color grading, Michigan State has a big advantage here. But try to read a little bit in between the lines. We look at the other side, and the Uconn Huskies are giving up fewer points than the Spartans are. It should be a close game. By the way, this orange or this yellow highlight should actually be on this side. The Uconn Huskies defense forced more turnovers than the Michigan State Spartans by a 20% margin. So that's a little typo on our side. It happens. Everything's good. It's all good in the hood. Okay, let's go over here. This should be there. Scroll this up just a little bit. This will be down here. Okay, and it's no longer the St. John's game. Let's pull up Michigan and UConn. Tip-off is scheduled for what? It should have been 5 minutes ago. No tip-off yet, folks. No tip-off yet. It's coming in right now. Chupatu saying our man Football Nation puts some of these radio broadcasters to shame for real. Thank you, Mr. Chupatu. Thank you very much. Mario does, and he is in San Antonio, so he's a Spurs fan. Thank you, Wolfie, for answering. Thank you, guys who are here, the usual culprits who know me and are able to answer some of the questions out here in the chat, guys. Appreciate that so much. This game is getting started, so let's line up for tip-off, guys. We are lined up for tip-off here. It is Terrace Reed eye-to-eye right now with Carson Cooper. Carson Cooper will win the tip-off, and it is going to be Michigan State basketball to get the game started. Michigan State with the ball to open things up. Here's the opening shot for Michigan State, and it looks like that's going to be an easy bucket. All right, guys, we start the clock. Let's put 2 points on the board for Michigan State. UConn now with the basketball here. Opening shot was made by Kohler, I suppose. At least that's what it's got on my screen. UConn with possession as Mario gets his screens all situated right now. Another super chat comes in. 3-ball flies, and Alex Caravan knocks down the 3-point shot. UConn up by 1. It is 2-3, opening up this game strong here. UConn opening shot flies, and Caravan is able to knock it down. Jackson Kohler made the first shot right now with it, going to the right-hand side. It looks like it's Michigan State. They're literally going to the right side of your screen. Jordan Scott feeds inside. Ball movement here. Kicks to the corner. Wide open. Cohen Carr. No good. Offensive board, though. Jordan Scott gets the rebound. They clear it back to the three-point line, and we're standing at the March Madness logo. Michigan State with the basketball. The pull-up shot for Jeremy Fears is a nice bucket there. Drains this one from the elbow. Up by one is Michigan State. The Spartans up by one. Please stand by. There we go. Everything should be squared away right now. Uconn with the basketball. Oh, I got to get my scoreboard above my head. I'm over here changing the scoreboard, and I had the wrong scoreboard this entire time. It is 4-3 right now. Mario, get your scoreboard fixed. This is kind of an important thing. Boom. Okay, 4-3 Michigan State with the basketball. Another three-point shot for Jeremy Fears. It's off the front of the rim, and it's an offensive rebound by Cohen Carr. Cohen Carr to the top of the screen here, and it looks like Jackson Kohler will clear it out. Jeremy Fears going to use the Kohler screen. Fears drives, he shoots. Little contact at the top of the shot, and an offensive rebound. No, it's a defensive rebound. No, it is going to be out of bounds, looks like. Last touched by Uconn. 17:45 left to go. The clock has stopped. Okay, I think I'm about situated. Apologies for the discombobulated there. If I looked a little mixed up, it's because I was. So if I looked a little messed up, it's because I was. But we've corrected course. All right, last touched by Uconn. Here is the inbound pass. Michigan State with the ball. Jeremy Fears going to the top of the screen. Going to use a screen right here from Jackson Kohler. Using the pick, he finds Kohler in the paint. Kohler will shoot. He will miss, and it's going to be a board this time by Damari. Damari comes up with the rebound. It is 4-3. Silas Damari looks to the right, sees a lane open up here. Pump fakes, bounce pass backwards, additional pass to the corner. The three ball, bang! What a shot there. Braylon Mullins buries the corner three. Two shots for Uconn, both from downtown. Feed on the inside pass, block from overhead. I think the officials are calling this out of bounds. Great job by Terrace Reed to get his hand in. Terrace Reed comes up with the swat. So Terrace Reed gets a block here for Uconn. It is 6-4. Here's the inbound. Jeremy Fears inbounds the ball in the corner right now. You got Michigan State. They clear this out. Fears now with it once again. Screen coming in. This screen is going to be Carson Cooper. Fears steps on it. Has to clear again. Cooper in the paint. Cooper losing the dribble. Shot clock down to 2. Got to put up the hook shot. It's no good. Out of bounds. Looks like it's last touched here by Uconn. It stays Michigan basketball. 16:42 left to go. Looks like Jackson Kohler is subbing out for Michigan. Cam Ward is subbing in for Michigan State. State, folks. State. Michigan State. Man, that's gonna mix me up, man. Especially if we have both Michigan and Michigan State out here. 6-4, Uconn with the basketball now. Looks like it was last touched by Michigan State. Uconn to the top of the screen. It's Braylon Mullins. Mullins, an entry pass and taking it to the hole is Terrace Reed. Big dog there in Terrace Reed. It is 8-4. Uconn up by 4. First team All Big Ten East selection. Number 5, Terrace Reed Jr. Uh-oh. He ends up hitting the deck right now. Actually, that's on the other side. We got Cohen Carr, who's down on the court here for Michigan State. Man, what a move by Reed to move that basketball mid-air. Valiant hail, baby, says Mike. They not Kevin Michael or McHale. Not Kevin McHale. Inbounds the pass. Michigan State with the basketball. Ball in the hands of Cam Ward. Ward to Fears. Fears uses the Kohler screen again from one wing to the other. And a bounce pass inside. It's Cam Ward in the post right now trying to get above Terrace Reed. Easier said than done. The finger roll no good. Rebound Uconn. Uconn hanging on to this 4-point lead right here. Moving it around a solo ball. Giggity. Ball to the right side. A feed inside to Terrace Reed. Reed swings it. Good ball movement again. Braylon Mullins pulls the trigger here, and it's going to be a miss. Rebound, though, by Caravan. Alex Caravan gets the offensive board for Uconn. Here is the diving layup. Not going to go. A missed shot right now for Uconn. Transition, Michigan State steps on the gas, and Cohen Carr is going to draw a foul. 15-17 left to go. Cohen Carr is fouled this time by Silas Damari, and a dead ball will take us to our first commercial break. So the first commercial break of the game is after this foul here, guys. When we get back, 2 shots coming in. We'll have 2 free throws coming in for Cohen Carr. All right. There it is. Giggity. All right. Let's see. Friday to Giggity. State is great, says Roy Williams. To bed? Oh, to Chipotle. Okay. Okay. 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. All right, guys, had to do some things there. Administrative stuff. Chipotle fell off, says AOD. You know what, man? Chipotle did fall off, bro. Chipotle did fall off. Their price point actually hasn't changed much, though, man. You can still go in there and get a chicken bowl. As long as you don't add queso and you don't add guac, it's literally $10.01. I know, because I get that, like, every single time. So if you want a cheap $10 meal that's better than McDonald's or Burger King or just eating French fries, I still think Chipotle has the edge. I still think Chipotle has the edge. I am a proud Papa Scott. I sure am. Almost as cute as Daddy, saying thank you, Chupatu. Taco Smell, says Mr. Mojo. The Dusty Attic is in the chat. What's going on, Dusty Attic? Welcome back. Roy Williams saying love you. Thank you. Love you too, Roy. Bubba Jack saying hello to Sammy. The bowl is legit, says Ryan Anderson. It is legit. Indeed, this host knows his stuff. And it's so nice to see that there are plenty of here who agree with me on that. Thank you very much. P.S. Giggity giggity. Giggity goo. Kendra Bailey. You're back? Kendra Bailey is back. My arch nemesis for OKC. How? You know what? What a fortunate turn of events. I'm glad that you're here, Kendra. Good to have you here. Go Spurs, go, by the way. Go Wemby over SGA. I'm just joshing you. Looks like Beelzebub saying 1 Chipotle bowl is my food for like 2 or 3 days. It can be. Hey, man, but right now we're working on gains, bro. So I got to eat that bowl and make sure I keep my protein intake up. I don't mind carbo loading. I did legs today, so we're good. Mark McKay says, giggity, okay, gulp. Robert Zamora also says, go Spurs, go. Frymeister says, enter the code Mario at Chipotle checkout. That would be a fun sponsorship. Folks, commercial break is over. This was a TV timeout, guys. Last time we were here, there was a foul. We're at the free throw line. It's Cohen Carr, and he will miss the opening free throw here. He's got 2 shots. Uconn has committed 2 fouls here already today. 1 on Solo Ball, 1 on Silas Damari. Second free throw coming in for Cohen Carr now. Michigan State down by 4. It's an 8-4 game with 15-17 on the clock. Second free throw is good. 8-5. Uconn with a 3-point lead. Uconn with a 3-point lead. Waiting for our inbound here. The official still holding on to the basketball, guys. There's no action happening right now. This official just hanging on to the basketball, has not given it over for an inbound pass just yet. Uconn with the ball right now. And there's the inbound. So Solo Ball will bring it up. Solo Ball crossing the Sweet 16 March Madness logo. Little give and go here. And it's Silas Damari. Damari will lose it. It's actually going to be recovered by Terrace Reed. He finds the open man, and there is Braylon Mullins hanging on the rim. Braylon Mullins with the jam. It's 10-5. This one looks like it goes out of bounds, possibly last touch this time by Uconn. The official does confirm it. It's Michigan State basketball. State ball. Michigan State down by 5. Still plenty of time here left to play. Looks like the Iowa-Illinois game will start early tomorrow. Early. Got to take a look at the schedule here. Let's start the clock. Michigan State versus Uconn. It is 10-5. Michigan State will pull up and shoot. That shot is short here by Kurt Tang, and it's going to be a rebound recovered offensively by Michigan State. They reset. 14.5 left to go after the offensive board. The triple flies from Jackson Kohler. No good. He gets his own rebound. Third chance opportunity, and Jackson Kohler, bad pass, loses it here. Out of bounds. Uconn basketball. Uconn ball! Uconn will bring it up. Well, 3 different players have touched the basketball right now as they bring it up court. Malachi Smith is on the court. Looks like Ross is on the court. Reed Jr., Caravan, and Mullins are all off there right now for Uconn. Here is the shot, and Reed is going to miss that shot. It is rebounded by Michigan State. Michigan State in transition. They have missed their last 8 field goal attempts. They got to get a bucket. Uconn's defense doing a great job here, but Michigan State needs to answer. Pump fakes at the three-point line. Here's the move from Fears. Fears will shoot and miss. It's another offensive board. Michigan State getting so many second, third chance opportunities. There's the lead pass, and it looks like Kurt Tang. It's actually Cam Ward who touched it last. Mullins got a finger jammed right there. Giggity? Maybe. 13 minutes and 34 seconds left to go. Another turnover. Don't know what happened here. That's a total block right there. Looks like Mullins got the block. They start the clock once again. It's Uconn basketball. It was last touched by Michigan State. Michigan State hasn't had a bucket fall in 9 trips down to that side of the floor. Here is Uconn on offense. Uconn also struggling a little bit here today. There's an entry pass, and he gives it back. The 3-ball shoots. Malachi Smith somehow gets the triple to land. It is 13-5. Uconn looking good here. Cohen feeds inside. It's a turnover. It's stolen there. Uconn comes up with a takeaway. And now it's trouble here for Michigan State. Malachi Smith going to reset. The scoring run is a 10-1 run in the last 4.5 minutes. 10-1 in the last 4.5 minutes, make it 12-1. That's a shot for Alex Caravan. 5 minutes of basketball, and Michigan State has a total of 1 point in the last 5 minutes. 6 assists here for Uconn. It's a bad scoring drought. 0 field goal in 6 minutes and 20 seconds for Michigan State. Here's a handoff pass to the straightaway. Looks like Trey Fort will shoot a long 2. Flails on the shot. Looks like there's a foul here. 12-13, Michigan State will go to the free throw line. It's a foul on Braylon Mullins. Good start, says Jane. The Sabres lost today, says Dirty Bird. What jerseys are Michigan State wearing? They're wearing green today. All green today there, Dirt Tour. All green today, Uconn wearing white. Michigan State right here looking more like the Milwaukee Bucks in those green uniforms. I like those colors, by the way. I do like those colors. First free throw at the free throw line is no good here for Trey Fort. So the drought continues. Man, where are they? San Antonio, Texas? Actually, they're in Washington, D.C. for this game. Michigan State versus Uconn. State down by 10 already with 12 minutes left to go. This game could end up being a blowout. The second free throw is good. It is 6-15. 9-point game here. A 9-point game. Uconn to the left. Trying to work his magic. Malachi Smith playing the guard right now. Sees a man in the corner wide open. Three, it's good! Solo ball. Knocks it down. Looks like 11:58 left to go. Timeout will be called this time by Izzo. And Izzo needs to recalibrate his approach. No perimeter defense here. Solo ball. Drops a beautiful shot right in the bucket. Commercial break, timeout called by Michigan State. All right, DJ Jean saying, I forgot I had a Corona in the freezer. I poured it into my Frosty mug, and now I have a beer slushie. I've been there. I've been there before. Save it for the giggity, says Frymeister. Frozen beer makes a mess as it warms up. Smash the like button, says CJ Banning. Love a good old blowout, says You almost got me to say it. I almost said it. Two great coaches, says Blue Eyes. No, Mario, says Roy Williams. This is such a good game, says Dirty. What up, Ricky? Thanks for checking in. Guys, commercial break right now. So again, Michigan State, I was leaning towards the Uconn side. They are up by 12 right now. The score is 18-6. Michigan State lost to Michigan and lost to UCLA in the Big Ten tournament. Uconn just beat UCLA to get to this game against Michigan, and it was a good game between Uconn and UCLA. And the numbers are right here for y'all in case you're curious as to how that went. It was 73-57. So Uconn got a huge win over a rival of Michigan State's not too long ago. Uconn probably feels like they can definitely win this game. Just 2.5-point favorites. I would have personally been fine with that spread. I know it was either or, but I had the feeling that Uconn is going to get the win. Now I know this game's not over and there's still plenty of time. 12-point deficits have been overcome in the past. But college ball is very different from NBA basketball, and just because the San Antonio Spurs can do it doesn't mean that everyone else can. Shout out to the 500 of you watching this live stream right now. Where are we sitting on the likes for this live video? 119, come on. If half of you, just 50% of you watching this live stream right now, smash the like button, we'll be sitting at over 200 likes for this live stream. I think we can do better than that. That's okay. That's all right. You don't have to smash the like button if you don't want to. That's all good. All good in the hood. Taking a look at some of the scores, the Chicago Bulls 106-126 there. The Raptors are up 83-68. I'm looking at the scrolling ticker down here. Tied up at halftime, the Denver Nuggets and the Utah Jazz. How about that? Golden State Warriors in the first quarter have an 11-point lead over the Wizards. Trailblazers sitting at 12-10. A game later today for the Lakers and the Nets should be a fun one. Yankees got the win over the Giants. Yankees win 3-0. The Blue Jays got the win over the Athletics. Y'all can see those, right? I don't need to read those off. You guys are good with that. Cool. Commercial break is over. The commercial break is over. Grape Juice saying the soccer ball animation is worth the like. I don't know why it does that. I have no idea why it does the soccer ball animation for a college basketball game. I saw that the other day and it cracked me up. So 7 minutes later, guys, still no shot for Michigan State. They have not made a field goal in 7 minutes. That's another missed shot and a defensive rebound for Malachi Smith. Jaden Ross has the ball in his left hand right here. Looks to the left, passes it to Malachi Smith. Another pass to Eric Ribe. So now the starters are getting a rest, a kick to Jalen Stewart, and Jalen Stewart knocks down another three-point shot. It is 21-6. This game is quickly getting out of control for Michigan State. They keep trying to make it rain three-point shots, and nobody can score a bucket. They just need an easy shot to go. Here is Cooper, tries to go up and shoots. No foul right now. That wasn't Cooper on the shot, by the way. That was Denim Wojcik. And 11:01 left to go. The basketball sails out of bounds, and it looks like it's going to end up being, I didn't quite catch who got the possession, but it goes out of bounds, and it looks like another TV timeout is being called. Frymeister says 7 minutes of pain. Live or die by the three, says Angie Burnett. Go Cards. This is sickening, really, says Frymeister. It's a tough game for Michigan State right now. They're down by 15. in the first half. If they came back to win this game, it would be crazy. Spurs can also go 6 minutes without a bucket and blow my parlay. That is also true, Real K Bishop. That is also true. Dirty Bird saying 2 Blue Jays players showed up at Toronto Maple Leafs game 2 days ago. Are you a Maple Leafs fan? Big Ten is the best, says Roy Williams. Roderick, Seattle. Roderick's in Seattle. Thank you, I Steal Entertainment. He says, your commentary is awesome. I'm subscribing. Rock and roll. Fist bumps to you, Mr. Entertainment. Shout out to you, I Steal. I Steal Entertainment. Coach will fix it, says Roy Williams. We'll see. Why not ditch the extra Duke emoji and give us back the 3? Do I have 2 Duke emojis? Hold on, let's take a look at this. Do I have 2 Duke emojis? I've only got the 1. Oh, no, I do have 2 Duke emojis. Interesting. Well, who was the other team? Who did I drop? Why did I remove that? Interesting. I can definitely get rid of that second Duke emoji. I miss the NFL so much, says Dirty Bird. J-Mac, I see you, bro. 21-6 is just not good. Come on, Sparty, says Frymeister. Come on, Sparty. That may or may not come up during our halftime trivia quiz. That may or may not come up during our halftime trivia quiz. Ladies and gentlemen, so far in this game, we've had really just a one-sided event. Alex Caravan leads the Uconn Huskies in both points and rebounds up to this point right now. On the other side, MSU only has, 6 points. So what is there to talk about? 6 points, that's bad. And this is going to end up being a long TV timeout. Close game, says Johnny. I don't really think so right now. Needs a first down. Need a Mario first down, says Wolfie. First down! Not quite yet. Drago Balboa, 115.425. The goal is to try to get to 115.5 if we can by the end of this live stream. We need 75 new subscribers, but the only way that's going to happen is if this ends up being an interesting game. We're not going to get there if this ends up being a 20-point blowout the whole way there. And it's going to be a lot like last night where we're kind of sitting in this chair and hanging out with the chat more than calling the game because, well, when games get that far out of control, it's hard to stay focused. Jesse saying it's already over. Coach Izzo won't throw in the towel, says Roy Williams. Izzo thrives on being pissed off. Generic Mike saying NFL draft, question mark. NFL draft. The NFL draft is during the NBA playoffs. It'll be a while. I think it's what, April 23rd? Anyways, UConn gets the basketball back. 11 minutes here left to play in the first. UConn with possession. Here's a pass to Malachi Smith. Smith at the perimeter. Looks to the right, finds Solo Ball. Solo Ball is smothered right now. Ball back to Smith. Smith working against Fears here. Smith to Ball. Ball shoots the triple. Bang! Okay, Solo Ball with another shot. 24-6. It's a 21-2 run in the last 7 minutes. Pump fake at the three-point line here for Jordan Scott. Scott loses possession again. UConn coming back. UConn will shoot. They will miss. Second chance, third chance. All 3 players went up and tried to shoot. All 3 of them missed right here. But there was a foul at the end of the deal, and it looks like Carson Cooper will pick up a foul. Man, this is bad. 24-6. 24-6, man. Michigan State has no offense right here. That's bad. 21-2 run here, saying DJ Jean. First free throw is good. Looks like Jalen Stewart is at the free throw line, makes the first. It's now 25-6. We're about to have. We might need the pump cam for this game. Oh, smack. We might need the pump cam for this game. Loving this, says Nicholas Sampson. Mr. Mook. Nasty Canasta saying Nasty's in the house. Second free throw is no good. Michigan State trying to answer back here. It's been over 8 minutes since the last Michigan State field goal. Over 8 minutes since the last field goal. The officials not calling a foul right there is crazy work. Michigan State able to score. This time it's Cohen Carr who gets to the rim. Finally, the drought. They get a little drizzle here, but they haven't made it rain just yet. So Carr now up to 3 points. It is 25-8. Uconn with possession. Malachi Smith goes to the right side. He's working against Fears, gets right past him, kicks it to the corner. Sidestep, Jalen Stewart now will shoot. Jalen Stewart will miss. The defensive rebound for Cam Ward. Can Michigan State start to string together a few plays? Jeremy Fears stopped dead in his tracks at the elbow. Looks backwards, finds Kurtang. A pass from Kurtang, feeling the heat right now. This shot no good. Offline by Cohen Carr. Rebound Uconn. It's a defensive board for Malachi Smith again. Smith feeds the entry pass inside, and there's going to be a foul right here. Cam Ward will commit the foul. It's going to be on Eric Rebe, and he'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2 shots. 9:06 here left to go. Michigan State with 8, Uconn with 25. We're going to pump you up, says DJ Jean. MSU looking discombobulated, says Nasty Canasta. Angie Burnett saying LOL at DJ Jean. Old school SNL. You know, they need more cowbell is what it is. First free throw is no good. Rebe going to miss the first shot. A lot of substitutions coming in for Uconn right now. A lot of substitutions coming in for Michigan State as well. Score is still 25-8. Eric Rebe misses the first. He gets a chance to shoot another one. 66% field goal percentage this season, averaging 6.5 points per game. 0 points today. Second free throw also no good. Rebounded by Michigan State. So State looking for an answer. Pump fake at the three-point line. Bounce pass to the right side here. State with it. It looks like Caleb Glenn was under the rim. And Jackson Kohler makes a driving layup. So Michigan State with a 15-point deficit. Uconn with the basketball. Uconn working the perimeter right now. Rebe. Entry pass not going to result in points here. He was looking for Braylon Mullins. Michigan State gets away with it again. It's Jeremy Fears. Fears looks to the right. Whistle comes in, stops the play with 8:32. Off-ball foul here, I suppose. Maybe a timeout called. Maybe a foul just happened here. Solo ball, Mullins, Rebe, and looks like Damari Jr. all have a foul right now for Uconn. Waiting to inbound the pass. Running out of time, man. There is the inbound pass. Michigan State managed to barely get that pass inbounded before the 5-second countdown. Shot clock down to 15. Michigan State with possession. It is Jeremy Fears going to use a screen here from Jackson Kohler. Tries to find a man under the rim. He does find someone. It's Cohen Carr. Carr is fouled on the shot. He will miss the shot, but Cohen Carr will go to the free throw line to shoot 2 shots now. Foul on Alex Caravan. Should be his second foul of the day, I suppose. Maybe it's his first. We are at the free throw line, and Cohen Carr shooting 2 shots. Shot number 1 is good for Carr. They needed that. No missed opportunities here. Cohen Carr makes the first. Michigan State inching their way back. They're crawling. They're doing the worm and crawling their way back into this game. Both free throws are good. 25-12. It's a 13-point spread right now. 13-point game. Uconn led by, 18 at one point in this one? Uconn on the attack. In the post, feeds this one inside to Silas Damari, and Damari will finish at the rim. 27-12, an assist going to be credited right there to Terrace Reed. So Terrace Reed gets the assist. Damari Jr. gets the play and scores. 27-12, Michigan State. Jeremy Fears double-teamed right now. Fears shoots. It's short. Offensive board again for Michigan State. They've got so many offensive rebounds because they've been missing so many offensive shots. Jeremy Fears almost loses it. Shot clock down to 12. They have time. Kurtang sees a man in the three-point line. Doesn't like it. Jeremy Fears shot clock down to 4. Fears behind the back, showing off the handles, almost losing it. Got to put it up. He shoots the triple. It's no good. And it's rebounded this time by Uconn over the back. Foul stops the clock. 7-12. It's Uconn basketball. foul on Jackson Kohler. It's a dead ball, another TV timeout. It is 27-12. Here we go. All right. So life is hard these days. All of life's trials seem to be kind of lessened while I'm listening to Mario call the game and connect with everyone in the chat. Dude, I love that, man. Atwan saying BTA. What up, Atwan? Roy Williams, what's up? Nickel, or Nick Abel, excuse me. Nick Abel saying go blue. Great job, Uconn. What up, Nick? How you doing, sir? We got Nick in the house. We got Ronald saying, I agree. He needs Draymond in his coaching staff. Draymond Green would not be a good coach. He'd be fighting the other coach. I'm Spartacus. No, I'm Spartacus. No, I'm Spartacus. Dirty saying, I'm sorry your life is hard. I think all of our lives are hard, man. What's good, says T1, says Twan. A-Twan. Mighty Funny saying, Huskies better crash them boards. Too many second chances for MSU will eventually catch up to them. 15-point game right now, an official TV timeout. We had a foul on Jackson Kohler here. It looked like it was on the Michigan State side of the court, so it'll likely end up being Uconn basketball when we get back from this commercial break with 7 minutes left to go in the first half. Scott Whitaker checking into the chat saying, just have to find the good where you can. Find joy in the little things. Someone said something here. Let's see. Are there more timeouts than usual? Says CJ Banning. It's college ball, dude. Yeah. You look like Brendan Schwab, the ex-UFC fighter. Well, I'm not. Although I am developing cauliflower ear from this damn headset, bro. This headset is going to end up giving me cauliflower ears. So I'll look like a UFC fighter. If Michigan State comes back, it'll be amazing. Looks like a $1 super chat coming in from Nasty Canasta. What up, Nasty? Nasty dropping a super chat right now. Every dollar counts. Every dollar helps. Thank you very much. By the way, you know, Nasty Canasta, instead of doing the $1 super chat, you could become a channel member for just 99 cents, and then you get to use all of the stickers that we've got, including the Uconn and Michigan State stickers. I do appreciate the super chat, though. All right, man. Good game so far. I'm new, says Nasty Canasta. We saw you the other day, bro. I saw you the other day in here, but it is good to see you back again. Izzo needs to pass the torch. He won once and acts like he's Steve Kerr. Very different for sure. Thank you very much, Mighty Funny. All right, folks, commercial break is just about over. Looks like Weather Hunter saying, go Huskies. I see you, Weather Hunter. Thanks for dropping those. Do you ever think you could have learned to drive by yourself? I did. I did learn to drive by myself quickly. I was such a bad kid, man. I actually used to steal my parents' car. I was so bad, bro. I was so terrible. Nice, Dr. Delay. Bro, I hope you're killing it on your streams today, man. I'm trying to get people. By the way, this is Dr. Delay, guys. He's taking care of the other games that I'm not covering on this channel, and that wasn't even by design. It just, he picked those games, I picked these games. So if you guys want to watch that other game with Iowa State, go check out our boy Dr. Delay. He will be live. I'll be finishing up this game right now. The score is 27-12. Shout out to our boy Dr. Delay. Thanks for checking in, sir. 7:03 on the clock, not affiliated to Football Nation, but I love his style of commentary, and I love his energy. It's very similar to mine, guys. Here's the drive for Michigan State. There's a shot finally looking good right now. Jackson Kohler able to get a bucket in for Michigan State. It's a 13-point game once again. Uconn with the lead. 27-14. Moving it here is Solo Ball. Ball to the left. And a handoff backwards once again. Silas Damari feeds inside. Going up and getting fouled is Terrace Reed. 6 minutes and 31 seconds left to go. Terrace Reed goes to the stripe. There is a foul on Trey Fort on the Michigan State side. Uconn to shoot a couple shots. Uconn to shoot two. Up by 13, 6:31 left to play. Oh, it looks like it's not going to go in as a shooting foul. Another foul quickly here, so Michigan State commits another foul. That'll go against Jeremy Fears. So back-to-back fouls, neither of them taking us to the free throw line. Still 6:31 left to play. The foul was before. And it looked honestly like a push-off against Silas Damari, but okay. Jeremy Fears was like, are you kidding me? Here's the inbound pass once again. There it is. It's in the hands of Reed. Reed goes backwards to Braylon Mullins. Mullins going to lose possession. It's turnover. Michigan State coming up with another turnover. Nice job to get his hands in the passing lanes right there and to poke this thing away by Solo Ball. Clock stops with 6:20 left on it. It is Michigan State basketball. Down by 13. Michigan State looking for a prayer here. Iowa State and Tennessee just got started, by the way. The score is 0-0 there. Michigan State and Uconn happening right now. Down by 13, Michigan State looking for an answer that could get them back in this game. Telegraphing the pass right there and creating a turnover, committing a turnover is Michigan State. It's now Uconn basketball after the steal. Here's Damari. Damari to the left. Solo Ball will drive. He will pass. He is fouled. 5:56 left to go. Solo Ball hits the deck. Jaden Ross going to be subbing in for Uconn. Solo Ball actually going to be subbing out right now. Go Cyclone, says Mark Merkay. She move her body like a cyclone, and she make me want to do it all night long. Uconn versus Michigan State. Inbounding the basketball now, Uconn with 18 seconds on the shot clock here. Terrace Reed goes in. He shoots with the left hand. Terrace Reed will score. It's back to a 15-point lead for the Huskies. Huskies versus the Spartans here. Spartans got their backs against the wall. Looks like King Xerxes has sent in the army. Foul coming in. Looks like a foul coming in right here. And so this foul will be on Jaden Ross once again. Jaden Ross committing another foul here. Is that his second of the day? I believe it is. No, that looks like to be his first. Could have sworn he was foul. He was fouling earlier. Either way, Michigan State still has the basketball. It is a dead ball right now. We're waiting for the inbound pass. Michigan State, Jordan Scott with it. He inbounds this. Fears still on the court. I don't think he's left the court at all in this game. Kohler passes this one to the free throw line. The free throw jump shot from Jordan Scott, no good. The pull-up J goes in and out. Rebound by the Huskies. Solo Ball to Malachi Smith. Smith working against Fears. Smith looking left, doesn't like that look. He's all the way over to the middle of the court here. Fears fakes it to the right, throws it to the left. The entry pass, too much mustard on it. It's going to be bobbled, and it goes out of bounds. Last touched here by Uconn. It's Michigan State basketball. Can Michigan State answer back and get in this game? On the court for Michigan State, Carr, Fears, Cooper, Scott, and Ward. Carson Cooper is the alley-oop player. There's an oop to him. And Cooper gets the jam. Carson Cooper with an alley-oop. It is not exactly a close game. A 13-point game still here. 4 minutes and 44 seconds left to go. Three-point shot flies. It's no good. Rebounded by Cooper again. So Uconn in a bit of a struggle here. Oh, never mind. I say that, and they come up with a turnover. A bad pass for Jeremy Fears. It's 2-on-1. The shot will fall. Count it. Terrace Reed makes the layup. Offensive collapse here for Michigan State. And they are just deer in the headlights right now. 15-point game every time they're trying to get in. Uconn pushes them right back out. Whole family loves the stream, man, says Scotty Brown. Let's go. Appreciate that, Scotty. Shout out to you and your family. Did you just use a Xerxes reference? Dang, connected. I did, Jane. I did. 300, man. The Battle of Thermopylae. The Spartans. I loved history. Doesn't matter. Uconn has committed a foul, and Jeremy Fears is at the free throw line. Michigan State and Uconn, both teams are in the bonus. Don't know how I missed this. We're actually going to change this bonus color. It was a looks like a 1-and-1 free throw. He could not knock this down. So a 1-and-1 free throw, another missed chance right now for Michigan State. It's Uconn's basketball with 4 minutes left to go. They're moving it around the perimeter here. at the March Madness logo. Sees a man on the right-hand side. It's Jaden Ross. Ross, an entry pass now to Terrace Reed. Reed, a hook shot with the left hand. It hits every inch of the rim and just pops right back out. A missed shot for Terrace Reed. Coming back, Michigan State. No transition basketball, no fast break points today. They keep trying to get set on every possession. Nice reversal layup, though. That will work for Michigan State. They're still down by 13. And time running out here in the first quarter. If they can inch their way back to a single-digit deficit, there's a chance for Michigan State. But it is an uphill battle for them right now. The Huskies with it. Alex Caravan to the right. Malachi Smith feeds inside. Here is Terrace Reed, the double team coming. Terrace Reed tries to put it up over Coop. Foul and the bucket, the shot, and the foul. Terrace Reed gets the shot to go. And one for Terrace Reed. The whistle comes in. It's a dead ball and another TV timeout, folks. Another TV timeout. All right, Roy Williams with a super chat right now. Thank you, Mr. Roy Williams. Looking good, Uconn, says Jane. I agree, says Dirty Bird. Freimeister Bond, 10-4 on that, he says. Roy Williams, thank you for the super right there. Mr. Mojo with the face. Let's see. I Twide. TX Plane. Where are my keys? Where are my keys? 6 months till NFL. Can we survive until then? We'll make it. And one opportunity after this commercial break. If I sit here sometimes, I think I hear football on. I'm happy. It's coming up. No retreat, no surrender. That is spotting law. And by that law, Spartan law, I believe is what he says. No retreat, no surrender. That is Spartan law. And by that law, we will stand and fight in the Sweet 16, says Torian Williams. Torian Williams. What up, Torian Williams? Shoop. Come on and shoot, baby doop. What up, man? Come on, MSU. We got to get it together. Yusef, what's up, man? Welcome back. Yusef in the chat. Don't make it the way. Let's see. Don't make in the way of it through the washing machine, says Nicholas. Trying to read some of these comments right now. A new age is upon us, says Torian Williams. Mario again with more viewers than the WNBA right now. Well, we're working on it. We're trying to climb right now. Looks like Camera Knight in the chat saying, go Illinois. Go Cowboys, says Johnny. Freimeister, what up? Shoop saying, what is up, man? Long time no chat. It is good to have you in here, Shoop. Lucinda is also in the chat. What up, Lucinda? Folks, we're in the middle of a commercial break right now. When we get back, we're going to get an and one opportunity. The Michigan State Spartans have been averaging 68 points per game. Meanwhile, the Uconn Huskies have been, that's points per game allowed. Let me rephrase. The Huskies and the Spartans have both been averaging about 78 to 79 points per game. Michigan in the first half of this one has just 18 points. Very, very, very far off right now. The Huskies defense showed up, and Michigan just trying to make it rain right now from downtown. I don't know who they think they're playing, but it's not going to be that easy. They've literally taken 6 3-point shots today. By the way, they are shooting normally the basketball 36%. They have taken 6 3-point shots and have made a grand total of none. Not a single 3-point shot has landed today for the Spartans. Meanwhile, the Huskies have knocked down 6 of 8. They're shooting the 3 ball 75% today, crushing it from 3-point land. Field goals today, just 28% from the floor. Michigan State dying, struggling right now. They've hit 7 of 25 shots. Just 28% from the floor. The Huskies are 59% from the floor shooting today. So at the free throw line, the and one is no good. It's going to be a defensive rebound right now. The Huskies on defense now. Michigan State got the defensive board. Michigan State now on offense. Here's Jeremy Fears. He'll pass this to the straightaway, and the straightaway tray for Jackson Kohler finally is hit. So Michigan State gets their first 3-point shot. They're down by 12. 2:46 left to go. Can Michigan get on a roll here? Uconn up by 12, 2:41. Solo ball at the 3-point line. A little give and go to him. He lets the straightaway tray fly. That's off the rim, and it's rebounded by Michigan State. Rebounded specifically by Cam Ward. Ward pushes it forward to Fears. Fears double teamed right now. Someone is missing an assignment there, and they pull off. So Fears looks over to Cohen Carr. Carr looking for an assist, looking for a man to bail him out. It's Jackson Kohler. Kohler passes, and Carr gets the shot to go. Cohen Carr gets a difficult layup right now. 10-point game. Everybody on their feet. Michigan State getting back in this game. Timeout will be called by Uconn. How about that? The first timeout of the day for Uconn. Michigan State makes it a 10-point game, and they are on their feet. Where are the Michigan State fans at? If you're a Michigan State fan, if you're a Spartan, let's see the green. I'm looking for green. I'm looking for the Spartan fans right now. Do we have any in the chat? I always feel like somebody's watching. It always feels like somebody's watching me. Love the time, man. Thank you, Scotty Brown. Thank you, sir. Shoop checks in for Michigan State. What up, Shoop? Spartan fan base is absent, says Nasty Canasta. Tommy checks in right now. I see you, Tommy. Looks like KLZ checking in right now. Maurice with the dinosaurs. That's got to be green. That looks green to me. Man, it's Michigan State. You guys are absent today. There we go, Mark McKay. Roy Williams dropping some green. Tommy dropping some green. I live in Michigan my whole life, but go blue, says Adam. Yeah, we're watching. Go green. Go green and go white all the way to the end, says Shinray Young. State over Michigan, says Shoop. Thomas Cunningham, I see you. Drago Balboa, I see you. Okay, we got a few of you guys in here. We'll try again for the Uconn side, but for now, we're back from our commercial break. Uconn on offense. Here is Terrace Reed. That shot is short. It's rebounded by Kohler. Kohler to Jeremy Fears. Made the last 4 field goal attempts for Michigan, so a nasty drought to open up this game. An 8-minute drought for Michigan State in this first quarter, and Michigan State looking to narrow the gap a little bit. Jeremy Fears will drive. He passes a pump fake, and it looks like Jackson will drive and get fouled. Jackson Kohler takes a hit and goes to the free throw line. Good, strong foul right there. Terrace Reed, though, commits the foul, and Terrace Reed picks up his first today. Jeremy Fears going to the sideline here. Jackson Kohler to shoot 2 shots, this one to make it a 1-possession game. Talk about grit and determination from the Michigan State side. First free throw is good for Kohler. First free throw is good for Kohler. It's a 9-point game, guys, with 1:26 left to go. How close can Michigan State get here to bringing this back to level as we go into halftime? Uconn looking to extend their lead, but both of those free throws will fall for Michigan State. Uconn to inbound. Both teams in the bonus. There's the inbound pass. All right, Uconn on offense. Damari lined up right here against Fears. Damari to the left. It's Braylon Mullins. Mullins, one more to Terrace Reed. Reed, no look to Mullins. Mullins going to lose possession here. He just totally loses the handles. It's out of bounds on Uconn. Michigan State basketball. Mullins just absolutely lost control of the dribble right there. Oh, that's going to hurt Mullins. You're going to end up on the bench, bro. Fears will bring the ball up court for Michigan State. They got the basketball back after a blunder by Uconn. 8-point game. Rubber band effect if I've ever seen it right now. Here's Fears. Fears to the 3-point line. This triple, no good. Defensive board for Uconn. Uconn on the attack. Fast break right here. Solo ball, shoots and scores. Fast break right there. 40 seconds left to play. Michigan State down by 10. Solo ball now has 8 points here today. Solo ball on defense. Solo is actually covering against Fears. Fears will drive. Fears will shoot. Fears will score. So it's now 27-35. Timeout called, or maybe a foul coming in right now. The clock is stopped with 20.7. 20.7 on the clock. The shot clock has been turned off. Uconn has possession here. So the Huskies to inbound. These are the final seconds here of the half, guys. Final seconds of the half before halftime. Uconn will hold. Ball to the left. Ball with it one more time. Here's the drive. It's a pass to Reed. It's stolen, and that'll be the end of the half, guys. Looking around, should have just put that one up in the air. Instead, that's how the half ends. It's an 8-point spread right now, guys. Michigan State found a way back into this game. Uconn up by just 8. It's not over till it's over. We are now at halftime. Let's start this clock. And I guess let's go into our trivia quiz. Guys, have you ever played this trivia quiz? Have you ever done FN trivia? Because if you haven't, you're about to find out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for our trivia quiz. And as a matter of fact, let's actually redo this kick because I like it when it lines up with the music. Here we go, folks. It's time for our trivia quiz. I am going to ask y'all a series of questions right now. It is 10 questions. Just do your best and forget the rest. This is just for funsies. There is no major prize right now, but I am testing you guys on your knowledge of these two teams. So let's start with question number 1. Where is the University of Connecticut located? Is it in Storrs, Connecticut? Is it New Haven, Connecticut? Or is it Bridgeport, Connecticut? Where is Uconn located? Storrs, New Haven, or Bridgeport? Mighty Funny says Storrs. A couple of y'all saying Storrs. Looks like someone said Bridgeport. Someone else said Bridgeport. DJ Jean with New Haven. The answer, folks, is Storrs, Connecticut. If you did not know, now you know. Overwhelmingly, the chat came in with the correct answer. Good job, guys. But hey, just know there might be some people trying to throw you off the right answer on purpose. So there you go. Let's move on to question number 2. Again, an easy layup right here, guys. What is the name of the Michigan State mascot? Is it Sparty? Is it Leonidas? Or is it Maximus? What is the name of the Michigan State mascot? A, B, or C? I know because I mailed the tuition checks there, says Mighty Funny. Looks like A, someone saying Brutus. That's what Nasty Canasta says. Most of y'all saying Spartus. Most of y'all saying Sparty. The answer is indeed Sparty. And there he is, ladies, laid out, looking like a snack right there for you. I'll be shredded like that one day, but I'm nowhere near that. Anyways, I thought that was funny. Sparty is the answer, folks. Let's move on to question number 3. Question number 3, guys. Who holds the Uconn single season record for the most points scored in a single season? Is it Ray Allen? Is it Kemba Walker? Or is it Chris Smith? The most points scored in a single season by a Uconn player. Who is it? Ray Allen, Kemba Walker, or Chris Smith? The answer, Positive Energy got this one right. Good job, Positive Energy. It is Kemba Walker. 965 points in the 2010-2011 season. The answer is Kemba Walker, and it's pretty much by a lot right there. So, good job, y'all. Well done. A couple of y'all got this one right. I think it tripped up a lot of y'all with that question. So, let's move on to the next one, guys. Which of these Golden State Warriors players was a former Michigan State Spartan? Was it Draymond Green, Brandon Podziemski, or Stephen Curry? Which of these Golden State Warriors players used to play for the Spartans? Do you know? Nicholas says Green. Eric said Podziemski. Let's see. Larry said Curry. The answer is Draymond Green, guys. Draymond Green is a 4-time NBA champion with the Golden State Warriors, a former All-American at Michigan State under Tom Izzo, and has been named NBA Defensive Player of the Year and had multiple all-defensive teams as well. So, cool. Question number 5, guys. Who did UConn beat to win the national championship in 2024? Was it Duke? Was it Purdue? Or was it Florida? Who did Duke beat to win the national championship in 2024? Duke, Purdue, or Florida? Nicholas saying Purdue. Mighty saying Purdue. Positive Energy saying Bravo. Larry saying Charlie, but Larry always says C, so that's not fair to Larry. The answer is Purdue. Good job, guys. Purdue. Final score of that game, 75-60, and a big decisive win for the University of Connecticut over Purdue to win the national championship. So Purdue looking for redemption. We might actually see that matchup here pretty soon. All right, guys, how many NCAA national basketball titles have the Michigan State Spartans won? I'll read that one more time since I butchered it. How many NCAA men's basketball titles have the Michigan Spartans won? Is it 0, 1, or 2? National championships here for Michigan State Spartans. Do you know the answer? Is it 0? Is it 1? Or is it 2? The answer is... ding, ding, 2, ladies and gentlemen. 2 national championship titles for the Michigan State Spartans. They won in 1979 and at the turn of the millennia in the year 2000. Michigan has 0, says Shoot. Michigan State has 2. Deuce. Question number 7. Which former Uconn player once pulled down 40 rebounds in a single game? Was it Emeka Okafor, Art Kimby, or Bill Corley? Which Uconn player once pulled down 40 rebounds in one single game? You realize how ridiculous that number is, right? You realize how ridiculous 40 rebounds is. The answer is Art Quimby, and that was a long time ago. That was a very long time ago. You can see that photo still in black and white. So yeah, pretty crazy, man. Let's move on to question number 8. Which Hall of Fame point guard played at Michigan State in the late 1970s? Is it John Stockton? Is it Magic Johnson? Or was it Isaiah Thomas? Which of these 3 Hall of Fame NBA point guards played at Michigan State in the 70s? A couple y'all saying Magic. I see a couple Isaiah Thomases coming in here, even one John Stockton. The answer is Irving Magic Johnson. Look at how young he looks in that Michigan State picture. Changed his number from 33 to 32 with the Lakers. But, yeah, that's your answer right there in case you did not know. A lot of big ballers going through Michigan State. Question number 9. I got 2 questions left for you. Who leads the Uconn Huskies in 3-point shots attempted? Not made, attempted. Is it Braylon Mullins, Alex Caravan, or Solo Ball? That is heading into today's game. Who leads the Huskies in 3-point shots attempted? Mullins, Caravan, or Ball? A, B, or C? A, B, or C? The answer is Solo Ball. He has attempted 233. Yet Alex Caravan has the exact same number of 3-point shots made on 175 attempts. So, well, you know, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, right? Final question here, question number 10 for UConn. Excuse me, for Michigan State. Which of these UFC Hall of Fame legends was also an MSU Spartan? Was it Chuck Liddell, Rashad Evans, or Forrest Griffin? Which of these UFC Hall of Fame legends was also an MSU Spartan? Chuck Liddell, Rashad Evans, or Forrest Griffin? The answer is Rashad Evans. Evans, you can see him there. He wrestled for Michigan State. He's also won the UFC championship multiple times, and he's one of the OGs, man. One of the OGs right there, Rashad Evans, a modern-day Spartan. All right, guys, how did you do? A, B, or C? How did you do, A, B, or C? How did you do? Good, bad, or meh? 3 out of 10, says DJ Gene. 4 out of 10 for Robert Samora. You did a lot better in the first game. That's okay. You probably follow a little more of Duke's numbers right there. All good. Drago Balboa with 1 out of 10. Positive energy, like the quiz. Okay, cool, man. It was the Michigan State coach before Izzo asked Scott Whitaker. Great question. Good question. Nicholas saying I made question mark. Looking at these, Ricky says 10 out of 10. Tina got 5 out of the 6, whichever one she caught. This time I joined late. How many did y'all get right? Well, you know, it would be fun. Someone right here, Freimeister, saying, I like MMA. You know what, man? Me too, bro. I would totally cover some UFC fights. I would totally cover some UFC fights on this channel. I think that'd be so much fun to watch. But, you know, we try to keep it family friendly. Sometimes I know that could make some of the more conservative people clutch their pearls to have fights on their screen. Adam King saying 5 out of 10. I missed 2, says Charles Edwards. What's up, man? Welcome halftime. Love the trivia, says Orlando Lay. I appreciate that, man. Everyone's saying Judd Heathcote. Oh, that's the previous head coach. I ended up 7 for 10 after only 2 for 5. Awesome quiz, says Dufferson. Let's go, sir. Best one I've played in here by far. Only been a follower for about 5 months, though. Well, I'm glad you liked that one, man. We've already covered a lot of these for sure. Balboa, Drago says that was good. WTG, Angie, says Scott Whitaker. Ooh, you call a fight? I'm in, says Freimeister. Thank you, Linda Catalano. Linda Catalano checks in right now. MMA is not family friendly, but it is my jam and a money maker. That's what Otterbomb says. He's good at picking fighters. You know, it's funny. I'm actually good at picking horses. The first time I ever went to the horse track, I was living in Argentina. I had never done it before, but my dad apparently used to love betting on horse racing back in the Dominican Republic. But I took a trip down to South America, and I was living in Argentina, and I went to the horse track. And I was reading the cards, you know, trying to figure out, you know, the text is super small, so you're just, like, trying to see the things right there. And I hit a couple times, and I was like, you know what? I'm not half bad at this. Came back to Texas here at the Sonata Park here in San Antonio. They do the horse racing there as well. Again, I'm not big on horse racing, but I went to that one, and I ended up winning money on that one too. So I guess I'm pretty good at picking the right horse. Let's see. Remember when Judd retired and Bob Knight gave him a rocking chair? MMA is indeed very violent. Inherently so there, Drago Balboa. Inherently so. Yes, let's do the Triple Crown, says Blue Eyes. Could be fun. Horse racing is my downfall, says Mr. Mojo. Your downfall? Ooh, horses, you say. I love horses. Do you think the Chargers will barely win the Super Bowl next year or completely dominate the Super Bowl this year? Is there a none of the above there, Nicholas? Do I get a none of the above answer? Kevin Ollie, Jim Calhoun, and Dan Hurley, says Ryan Bedford. Been watching since 65,000 subscribers. Great show, says Trendy Iguana. The Trendy Iguana is in the chat. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got 7 minutes here left to go. Here's what I'm going to bring up for y'all really quick. I don't want to just ramble off into the distance right now. I do want to have something for y'all to take a quick look at. So let's get back on track. Let's get back into basketball. We still have about 7 minutes left until this halftime break is over. We're going to do a quick pivot to the NBA. If you guys are watching college ball, my guess is that you've probably got an NBA team in your back pocket there as well. Talk to me. Tell me, is your NBA team making the postseason right now? This was the records across the NBA when this game started right here. A win for the Clippers was huge right there. That gives them 38. A win for the Hawks would have been better. The Hawks just dropped a game here. If Toronto got their win today, they'll move up and the Hawks will slide right down. Go Spurs, go, says Robert Samora. I see you, Mr. Samora. You would be a very good caller commentary for MMA. It'd be a lot of fun, dude. I think it'd be great. Let's see. Go Knicks, says Mr. Mojo. Living like Larry. Used to have a team. Unfortunately, he no longer has the Seattle Supersonics. Roy Williams saying no NBA for me. Ashley saying, hi, my team is what? My name is Chicka Chicka Slim Shady. Bad Boys 3.0. Looks like John is a Pistons fan. Lakers in the chat. Charles representing for his Los Angeles Lakers. Go Pistons and go Heat, says Typhoon. Miami Heat struggling right now. Pistons will win 100%, says Adam King. Got him, coach, checking in. How can anyone consider LeBron James the GOAT? Nobody has ever said LeBron or James on the playground. They say Jordan, Kobe, Magic. I hear them say Curry from time to time. Ashley checking in with the Lakers. Lakers in the house right now. Seattle Supersonic is coming back, though, says Mr. Mojo. Boston Celtics says because I got high. One Michigan State Spartan player holds the most points in one single game, asks Ryan. Ryan Bedford. Are you stepping on my trivia toes, bro? Are you stepping on my trivia toes, bro? Because we're going to have a problem. I'm kidding. I'll be honest, man. I learn so much when I do these trivia quizzes. I don't know the answers to 99% of them. I learn as I go. Let's see. Cleves? Question mark. Cleves? The Cleveland Cavaliers? Is that what it is there, Scott Whitaker? Uh-oh, says Roy Williams. You're good, man. Juana Love, thanks for checking in. Minnesota Timberwolves, says Ricky Many Hides. I like it. And Dufferson with a super chat. No, my Blazers won't make the playoffs. We are in the play-in, but we aren't good enough to beat anybody above the bottom 5, says Eric Mendenhall. All right, guys, let's step away from this and take a look at the NCAA bracket. That was fun, but let's get back to the action here. Let's get back to what is actually happening. Duke has advanced. Michigan has advanced. The winner of Iowa State and Tennessee will play Michigan. That'll be on Sunday. The winner of Michigan State versus Uconn will play Duke in the Elite Eight. First two games happening tomorrow, Purdue, Arizona, and Iowa, Illinois. Then we will see Michigan versus whoever wins here on Sunday, and Duke versus whoever wins here on Sunday as well. Flintstones love, says John. Adam King saying, I sit back with this pack of Yep, I sit back with this pack of zigzags in my. That's like, isn't that the opening of Eminem show? Am I tripping? No, is that 8 Mile? I can't remember what album that was on. Chat, do I put my trust in MSU or UConn? Asks Fanu. Good question. Flint is in the house. What up, Adam King? Roy Williams saying Illinois. Cleves won the Natty. It was a brick in the NBA. Eczema Nightlife Options 1, Mario's 2. Also Mario's Go Green, says Adam Brown. What are you benching these days? DJ Gene, I think right now my bench press it's slowly going back up, bro. My bench I'm repping for like 10 right now, 185. I haven't really gotten comfortable with the 225 bench right now, but I think hitting 185 on 10 reps at 185. I don't know, man. I got a little bit of strength right now. I'm actually feeling better that my pull-ups are going up. I'm now up to like 8 clean pull-ups dead hang without having to touch the floor there or bounce off the floor. So I've really been focusing on the pull-up game more than I have on the bench press game. But we're working in that direction. Folks, we've got 2 minutes left in halftime. Give me just a quick moment. I don't normally like to step away. I'm going to leave these stats here for you guys in case y'all want to check some of these out. Actually, we're going to do this, and we'll scroll this one down here so y'all can see some of the statistics for today's game. Give me 30 seconds. I will be right back. Let's hide this logo for just a moment. Hang tight. I'll be right back. Okay, so we're back. Anyways, yeah, DJ Jean, I'm benching that 185 right now. That's kind of where I'm starting out for reps right here. And then I can get up to 205. Once I get up to 205, my bar starts slowing down. I could probably only lift that one 6 times. If I start on fresh arms, I could probably do it, but I think I could probably get 2 out, maybe 3 with a spot at 225. Ultimately, my bench press goal is to be repping 225, and I don't need to be getting combine numbers, but I think if I can get 225 for 6, I'll be happy with that. 225 for 6 and my size and my weight I think is perfect for my frame. But yeah, let's see. Reading some more of these. Going to hit a set of pull-ups right now, says Sandman Productions. Get it, brother. Get it. He can super bench 400, says Eric Mendenhall. Oh, I wish. Pull-ups, let's effing go, says Frymeister. Giggity, 1 giggity equals 1 burpee. LOL, only 4 commercial breaks this half, says Scott Whitaker. Was it? All right. Mario finna go cry in his car because we're ripping his max 185 bench. It's not a max, bro. It's not a max. My 1 rep max would probably be, I think on fresh arms, my 1 rep max has to be over 225. Like, I said 185, and I was like, that sounds a little bit light. Because 185 is only the plate on there. That's 135, and then the 25's on there. Yeah, we can get to 2. We can pump out 6 on 205. And then when we get to 225, that's when the bar, that's where I'm like, The only person I have in my house, I have a home gym. The only person here to spot me is my wife. And she would not be able to get that bar off of my chest if I needed a spot. So we try to play it safe. We're still working our strength up right now. All good. Mario 6'5", 600? No, man. I'm 6'1" right now, and I've been on a cut, trying to cut weight as much as I can. I'm still up to 230. I think my ultimate goal weight at 6'1" is 220, but I want to be 220 like, you know what I mean? I don't want to be 220 just lean. I can lose that weight fast. But anyways, I know none of you guys give a damn about my weight loss or fitness journey. Y'all are here for this game, so let's get back to it. We start the clock to start the second half right now. Uconn with the basketball. They are up by just 8 here. Second half underway. Let's scroll this back up and get the action going. Thank you, Duffers, for the super chat there. Every penny helps, sir. Thank you very much. All right, the drive, the shot. This shot is short. It's going to be a defensive rebound. Michigan State gets the ball. A missed shot right now. I got to move my stuff back over and get locked back in. New super chat. My 2 before. A shot going up for Michigan State. Count it right here. And Michigan State will narrow the lead even more. Carson Cooper, a driving layup, gets the bucket and the foul. It's 29-35, and Michigan State still in here. You got to get them bench press numbers up if you're going to be messing with the late night tortas. Oh, I ain't messing with none of that, man. I got my beautiful wife here. Don't need to be chasing none of that San Antonio Sucias. That first free throw, the and one, is good, guys. It's a 5-point game, and Michigan State is very much in this game. Michigan State down by 5. Uconn 35, Michigan State 30. Uconn moving the basketball around here. We're working at the perimeter, trying to find a gap here in this defense for Michigan State. They are looking a little more poised. Here's a spin move from Terrace Reed. He got discombobulated on the spin and missed the 1-foot layup. Terrace Reed, an unusual miss from him from that close. Here is Jeremy Fears. He will shoot. He will miss. This goes out of bounds. Last touched by Uconn, and it stays Michigan basketball. Ball sails through the baseline. 18 minutes and 54 seconds here left to go. You know what, dude? When I get to that 225 and I'm benching 6 of those right there, I'll show you. I'll show you. By the way, here's a shot, and this one's going to miss. So that's going to be a missed shot right now for Michigan State. It's Silas Damari who looks to the right, passes to the right. Alex Caravan shoots the triple. It's no good. Terrace Reed gets the rebound and is swatted away. What a rejection right there by Uconn. Oh, my goodness. Cohen Carr with the block of the tournament right now. 35-30. Cohen Carr comes back with a bucket of his own. It's a 3-point game. Michigan State fighting their way back. They were down by a monstrous number. They were down by like 17 points, bro. 18:05 left to go, and Uconn. There's a lot of miscommunication happening on the Uconn side right now. Michigan State doing a great job defensively and offensively in this one. Terrace Reed, I would have called that a foul. That would have been an immediate whistle for me. The officials letting Michigan State fight against Uconn. Looked like Terrace Reed was fouled. No whistle came in. Michigan State with the basketball right now. That's the third block of the contest here for Michigan State. Swing pass. Pulls the trigger on the triple. No good. A missed shot there from Cohen Carr. And the basketball goes out of bounds. Looks like it was last touched possibly by Uconn. Man, I see Cohen Carr stepping up big time here. 17:27 left to go. And I guess it's Uconn basketball. This is going to change right here, I suppose. I can't really tell from this camera angle. There we go. So it is Uconn basketball. Uconn has not scored in this half yet. Right? Is that right? 35-32 is the score. Michigan State. Oh, they're going to come up with a turnover. They force another turnover. Michigan State takes it to the rack. Not a whistle, not a foul. Incredible that these officials are that blind. There have been fouls on both ends of the floor. The three ball goes in and out on the toilet bowl right there. Popping right out. A missed shot from Caravan again. Rebound Michigan State. Michigan State with it. Cohen Carr looking at that three-point shot. Looking at it. And now he drives, makes his move. He feels the pressure. He gets the shot and the foul. It's 34-35. Michigan State goes to the free throw line. A 9-0 run in the last 3 minutes and 45 seconds. What has happened to Uconn? Ladies and gentlemen, we have a game. We've got a game here. 34-35 at the free throw line is Cohen Carr. To tie this thing up, the free throw is no good. It will be rebounded by Uconn. Silas Damari gets the rebound. A 9-0 run in the last 4 minutes here. Uconn can't buy a bucket in this half. A little back and forth. It's actually a 16-2 run in the last 6 minutes and 30 seconds of this game. Uconn on offense, it's Silas Damari trying to find a screen here. Great defense by Michigan State. A quick release three-point shot by Braylon Mullins is good. Count it. And Uconn finally back in the scoring column. It's 38-34 Uconn. Up by 4. Basketball in the hands of the Spartans. Cohen Carr, standing like a statue here, decides to make a move. Shot clock down to 12. It's stolen. It's a turnover. This is Terrace Reed. Takes it all the way. Terrace Reed gets the jam. 40-34. Terrace Reed now up to 10. Cohen Carr for Michigan State with 11. 15 minutes and 30 seconds left to go. It's a close game right now. Michigan State fought their way back into this one. Bobbling that pass now. Cohen Carr, spin move. He's double-teamed. Hands coming in. Cohen Carr going to lose this one. No whistle coming in. Lots of players dogpile right here. 15-17, the officials. They're saying it's possession Michigan State. Timeout called. It's an official timeout. Dead ball right now. We go to our first commercial break of the half. Crazy. Crazy right there. Dogpile, says Scott Whitaker. I don't think the 2026 Michigan team has enough offense that could beat the Fab 5 team of the last Michigan title team, or the last Michigan title team, that beat Illinois for the National, says Paul. Buddy Love saying MSU all the way. Unbelievable madness, says James. Okay, so we asked earlier to see where all of the Michigan State fans were. Where are all my Uconn fans at? Looking for blue this time. Anything blue? Anything blue will tell me that you are a Uconn fan. We are in the middle of a commercial break. Looks like Jane saying that Michigan State is tired after that push. Dante checking in for Michigan State right now. 2-0 against Uconn, boys. Nicholas for Uconn. Nick, what's going on, bro? I see you. My Uconn friend Rob just types in the word blue. That'll work for me, man. Uconn, says Angie Burnett. Let's go, Angie Burnett. Charles checking in for Uconn. Dante, Crypto Joey, and Freimeister Bond all got excited to drop the green right now. Fnu checks in for Uconn. We got Mr. Chupatu with the blue as well. Michigan destroyed Alabama by 13. Dante Harris, I see you. Squatch, I see you. MSU beat Uconn in hockey yesterday, so do it again in basketball. B. Bowles checking in for Uconn. You know, it's funny. We had so many people talking up Uconn earlier, and all of a sudden, the Uconn fans seem to be getting a little nervous right now. Ricky, what's up, man? Let's go Huskies, says Carlos. Go green, says Hayden Gaming. Precious with the check mark. It's green, so I'm guessing Michigan State. Up top saying Michigan winning it all. Love the stream, says Nick Atwood. What up, Nick? How you doing? Got him, coach. Mario would be an awesome life police chase from a news helicopter. That's so funny. Let's see. Cubby Blue checks in right now with all the blue hearts. Grew up in Norwich, says Charles Edward. Uconn all the way, says Peter Zelonis. What up, Peter Zelonis? Come on, Uconn, says Brian Bootwell. They decided to have double 9:45 starts, says MSU Detroit fan. Yeah, I don't know why they did that, but they did that. Eso pasa. It's fine. Huskies all day, no worries here, says Joe Smith. Go Huskies, says Daniel O'Rourke. Hi, guys. Welcome. Hey, if you're new to the channel, man, couple things. If y'all want to help this channel out, first things first, I never ask for donations. That's not my style. We are looking for new subscribers. This is a really good game. If you are new to the channel and I've had your attention for 10, 15, 20 minutes, the level of preparation and energy that you see on this live stream right now, we bring to every single live stream. So if y'all want to be a part of a community, help us reach our goals, you can do so by subscribing and or smashing the like button, or even just leaving a chat in this area as a positive signal of engagement to the YouTube algorithm. Here's a pump fake. It's going to be swatted away. Here's a three-point shot the other way. Counted for Michigan State. Oh, my goodness. Jordan Scott barely knocked that down, but it's good. So it's a three-point game. Michigan State 37, Uconn 40. Less than 15 left to play in it right now. Uconn with the basketball. Alex Caravan looks to the left. A bounce pass inside to Terrace Reed. Reed in the paint right now, struggling to find the angle. He'll shoot and miss, but the putback is there. Counted for Alex Caravan. 42-37, a 5-point game. 14 and a half left to play. Surveying the court right now, Jeremy Fears trying to direct traffic here. A lot of second chance points. Splits the defense. Jeremy Fears to the rim. He missed the layup. Bro, how do you miss that layup? You literally were up above the rim. You could have just dropped the ball in and you missed. Great job to split the defense, but couldn't finish at the rim. Uconn with possession right now. Here's Uconn on the move. Ooh, Damari shows off the handles. Damari shoots. He cannot get it to fall, though. Michigan State comes up with the rebound. Uconn versus Michigan State. It's a close game. The feed inside. Looks like there's going to be a blocked shot right now. Alex Caravan blocking Cam Ward. Ward with a soft shot. Transition three ball. No good for Uconn. Rebound, Jeremy Fears. Take a nice little break right now. A little pump here. 13 and a half left to go. A breather. Dufferson just became a member. Let's go, Dufferson. I see you, my friend. There's the pass inside, and Jordan Scott almost loses it. He'll pass this back to Fears. Fears using the screen from Kohler. Kohler, one more pass to the corner. This triple is blocked. Another blocked shot from Alex Caravan. Wow, Alex Caravan doing everything here defensively. Caravan with another block. We're seeing Cohen Carr check back in for Michigan State. Carson Cooper subbing in for Michigan State, so they're going back to the big rotation. Michigan State down by 5. It's been a close game so far. Woodrow Dunn saying Honduras. Honduras loves Sparty. Okay. Michigan State back on defense. Uconn with the basketball now. The Huskies, Braylon Mullins. Mullins looks to Reed. Reed goes to Smith. Smith on the dribble against Wojcik. Reed had to get rid of it there. Smith had to get rid of it. A shot coming in. It's going to be offline right there. Bad shot for Caravan. Bad shot for Caravan. Michigan State with the basketball. Michigan State down by 5, looking for a score here to narrow the gap. A three-point shot. Count it for Michigan State. Trey Fort buries the three. A big three-point shot again for Michigan State. It's 42-40 in Uconn. Trying to stiff arm this side, and there's a beautiful layup. I like it for Alex Caravan. Caravan gets the shot to fall. So now Wojcik. Wojcik. Ooh, that one's tipped away. It's recovered by Kerr Tang. Tang bounced to the right. Trying to direct traffic. Cooper. Cooper to Trey Fort. Fort on the drive here, on the dribble. He's under the rim, and he is hit on the drive. 11:47 left to go. Foul on Jaden Ross of Uconn. An official TV timeout. It's a dead ball. 11:47 left to go in this basketball game, and it's a close one here in the East Regional Semifinals in Washington, D.C. It is the second half with less than 12 minutes left to play. It's basically the fourth quarter here now. Jugular saying go Spartans. Kohler for the win, says Matt Kohler. 3-2-1 and Kohler for the win. Hello, says James Lilly. What up, James Lilly? I see you in your Bears logo right now. Tina saying hit that like and subscribe button. Happy to see Trey Fort finally show up, says MSU Detroit fan. Second time he flipped the Florida in Florida. The Florida. Smash that free like and subscribe. Thank you, Robert. Timothy Jordan asking, are you covering the first round of the NFL draft? Timothy, here's the thing, man. I've covered the NFL draft 2 years in a row. And most other content creators, they just sit there and do the bare minimum when they call the NFL draft. I went the extra mile. I created skits and scenes and edits and all this stuff for every single player. I made 30 different videos for the first round of last year's draft, and nobody showed up. So I think it would make more sense to cover the NBA playoffs and just do the playoff games that are happening that day than to show up for an empty crowd, an empty audience, or an empty hall and not actually have anybody watching me call the NFL draft. Will I keep my eye on the draft? Yeah, but I don't think that we're going to cover it this year. He needs a designated driver, says Roy. Let's see. Fort been one of the most disappointments of the season. So great to see him finally get that basket. That's harsh, says Jugular. Yeah, man, it was harsh. It was harsh. I put in so much extra work on my product for the fantasy draft or for the NFL draft. You know, maybe when we have 1 million subscribers like Benchwarmer Brand or 1 million subscribers like Tom Grossi, we can go back and do those lower key kind of events, which I know the NFL draft is huge event for a lot of people, but the NBA right now is kind of our focal point through the off season. Mario, the draft is in Pittsburgh, says Freimeister. Thanks for the heads up, Mr. Bond. Appreciate that, sir. Uconn bet. Not lose being up by 15 first quarter. Primetime idiots checking into the chat right now. DJAF saying, remember, kids, go to a Big Ten college where you have 18 choices. Time for a rebrand. It's all right, guys. It's not y'all's fault. Most of y'all discovered this channel a while ago. Draft coverage caters to the hardcore sports fan, but the casuals are kind of meh. That's probably the best way to word it, bro. I think that's probably the best way to phrase that. All right, y'all, we're still looking for 53 new subscribers. I'm going to try to not be annoying with the requesting of subscribers, but we are still looking for 53 more to reach our goal for the day. The Michigan Spartans will inbound. It's going to be poked to the three-point line. This three-point shot flies. It's no good. Trey Fort misses the three-point jump shot. Rebound for Braylon Mullins. Mullins gets the board. It's Malachi Smith Smith feeds inside here to Caravan. Caravan to big three-point shot the other way. No good, and Braylon Mullins can't get it to go. It's out of bounds. Last touched by Uconn. Michigan State basketball. So Michigan State gets the ball back after this missed shot right now. Let's go green, says Scott Whitaker. Precious Jerome. Precious, I see you with the green. Michigan State Spartans, Allen. Michigan State, my apologies there. Wow, how about you slow down there, young blood? That's a turnover that was unnecessary. Unnecessary turnover, and another unnecessary turnover for Uconn as well. Sloppy basketball going back and forth. Let's just reset this. Jeremy Fears went full sprint from this side of the court all the way that way, and he lost the basketball on the dribble. He lost the basketball sprinting full speed in that direction. Then Uconn goes back the other way, and it seems to be actually off the foot of Cooper. This should actually be Uconn's basketball. Uconn might appeal this right here. A Uconn timeout, 11-11 on the clock. Make a wish. 44-40, 11-11 on the clock. There is a challenge here for Uconn. They said it's Michigan basketball. I believe Uconn will win this challenge, and they'll get the ball back. 11-11, make a wish, guys. Make a wish. Carlos saying Michigan can win. Question mark, they can. We'll see. Gabriel saying let's go green. You know what I didn't do? You know what I didn't do? Let's start a Q&A. Actually, let's end this poll. Start a new one. And just ask y'all, who are you rooting for? Let's find out what our crowd is today. What is the crowd today? Michigan State or Uconn? Who are you rooting for? Go ahead and drop your picks in the poll right now. Robert saying Uconn right now. The Beast will eat little sister. Okay. Uconn. Let's see. Anybody but Michigan State. Go blue, says Fox. Timeout, says Calvin Camera. Yes, it's an official TV timeout, Calvin. And it's a Uconn timeout as well. This is a challenge from Uconn. MSU from Lansing, says Matt. The Wolverines, says 313 Thug Livin'. What up, 313? Money on Uconn right now, says Camden. What up, Camden? Thank you, Jay Mullen. I think you're the man, sir. Appreciate you. I think you are the man, sir. The man, sir. Michigan, again, coming into this game, guys, Michigan won their game back in March 5th. Then we go to this game against Michigan State, and I should keep saying Michigan State the right way. Michigan State versus Michigan here. Michigan State loses this one to Michigan 80-90. Then Michigan State loses again to UCLA in the Big Ten tournament. So UCLA got the win there. Eventually they got knocked off. But Michigan State, 2 losses heading into March Madness. March Madness begins the round of 64. They play North Dakota State. They win 92-67. They turn around and beat Louisville as well, 77-69. Giggity. Over here for the Uconn side, the Huskies have won 4 out of their last 5 games. They came all the way down to the Big East tournament, and Uconn versus St. John's. St. John's got the win 72-52 there. But win-win in the Big East tournament. March 12th, March 13th, and March 14th was that loss. Fast forward to the March Madness round of 64 bracket. Uconn beats Furman. Fast forward a little further to March 22nd against UCLA. Uconn wins that game against UCLA. Uconn is here facing off against the Michigan State Spartans. Let's keep going. Call on the field is Michigan State ball. The call will be overturned, and Uconn will retain possession, so they will be in the front court here. Call on the court is Michigan State ball. This will be overturned. Here's the call. He's saying it right now. My cheat sheet kind of gave it to me already. After review, the Connecticut challenge is successful. Call has been reversed. Uconn will retain possession of the ball. They will not be charged the 30-second timeout. Whoops. There you go. So now you know. So now you know. Spartans rule. Go Spart, says Brian. And today we will beat you, says Gabriel. There's the inbound pass. Uconn shoots the triple. This shot off the back of the rim, no good. Rebounded on his own miss, Braylon Mullins. Bad pass. Maybe goes out of bounds. Clock is stopped with 11:05. This might have been touched by Michigan State. Let's see what they say here. Ken saying giggity is never not funny. 11-11, make a wish, says Mr. Mojo. At least it's game on, says Roy Williams. 11 minutes left to go here in this game. This is the NCAA East Regional Semifinal match for March Madness 2026. Baseline pass. The inbound is here. Uconn with the basketball. Moving it around now, Alex Caravan at the three-point line. Doesn't like the look. He'll pass this over to Malachi Smith. Back to Caravan. Caravan tries to get around Kohler. Easier said than done. Has to bail on that one. Keep passing backwards here. Shot clock down to 2. A shot from downtown. It is way off the mark. This will be a shot clock violation. 10:45 left to go. Great defensive possession for Michigan State. Uconn could not find an opening there. And it's Michigan State basketball. Solo ball is subbing in for Uconn here. Looks like Braylon Mullins is subbing out for Uconn now. There's the inbound pass. Jeremy Fears now for Michigan State. Jeremy Fears looks left, looks right. Oh, my goodness, that pass is blocked, but Fears recovers. Feeds this one underneath the rim. Definitely got to be some contact. The shot goes up. Looked like an and one to me. No call by the officials, but Cohen Carr gets the shot to fall. Jeremy Fears will get the assist there. Going to the right side. Looks like we've got on the other end here, it is Smith. Smith to solo ball. He lets the three ball fly, and solo ball no good on that shot. Rebound by Cooper. Carson Cooper gets the board, tries to transition. The shot, the bucket, and one. Michigan State could take the lead right now. Michigan State could take the lead. We have more Michigan State fans in the chat right now than Uconn fans. That's according to the chat. I just asked y'all who you are rooting for. 151 votes have come in. Most of y'all are cheering for Michigan State. I wonder how accurate or true that is. All right, just wanted to take a quick peek at the numbers right now. Just going over there to take a quick peek at the numbers. The and one shot is good. Michigan State has taken the lead. Their first lead since 3 minutes into this game. They have not had the lead since 3 minutes into this game. 45-44, Michigan State back on top after trailing by 15. The bounce pass inside. The shot is there for Terrace Reed. We've got some drama added to this game. 46-45 is the score. Jeremy Fears with the ball at the March Madness logo. Fears sees the lane open up, and he is just getting killed today. Jeremy Fears has been awful, bro. Anyways, going to the right now. Fears is not the hot hand here. Fears, and an offensive rebound for Michigan State, by the way. So Fears missed that shot, but Michigan State still has it. In the post, Carson Cooper turns around out of the post, will shoot and score. 47-46. Carson Cooper, a turnaround jump shot right there. And that is off the dribble. No assist handed out this time. Solo ball with the rock. Solo ball. Stopped. Looks to the left, finds Malachi Smith. Smith to Caravan. Caravan inside and now in the post under the rim. The shot and the foul goes. Terrace Reed gets the bucket and one. A trip to the free throw line for Terrace Reed. 9 minutes left to play in this one. 9 minutes left to go in this one. Good game so far, guys. Now, we did ask earlier, but I'm going to ask for something different. I'm going to ask you guys for set your timers. Set your timers with me. Give me 10 minutes of your time. I want to try to pump up the view time on these live streams. So if you guys are willing to stick around with me, that is going to be the best indicator to the algorithm, guys, that we're doing a good job here. The and one free throw is no good here for Terrace Reed. It's a rebound for Michigan State. Down by one, Michigan State looking to take the lead yet again. Jeremy Fears looks to the right, lining this one up. Jackson Kohler lets it fly. It's no good, rebounded by Jaden Ross. Ross of Uconn will pass to Solo Ball. Solo Ball getting double teamed right now, and now it's a one-on-one here. It's actually not Solo Ball. It was Damari. Here's a three-point shot from Alex Caravan. Bang! Count it. Alex Caravan knocks down the triple. 51-47. Uconn up by 4. 8:19 left to play. 8:19 left to play. Jeremy Fears uses the screen by Cam Ward. Fears will shoot and score. Finally, young man getting the bucket to go. He's been struggling today. That's up to 8 points. Struggling by his standards is what I should be saying. 8 minutes left to play here, folks. 8 minutes left to play. On the dribble, Damari looks left, gives it to Caravan. Double team, no look pass, pump fake to Damari. Damari is in the paint. We are going to get a stolen basketball ripped out of his hands and going back the other way. They're calling this a foul. Uh-oh. Slow to get up right here. The clock is stopped with 7:40. They're going to call this a foul on Silas Damari, who must have pushed over Fear. 7:40 left to go. An official TV timeout, guys. An official TV timeout. Still moving in the right direction, though. Good news, good news. Good news here. All right, y'all. Let's actually take a look at the chat. I'm looking for the newbies right now. I'm looking for the newbies. We currently have 1,000 people watching this live stream. So if you guys are new to the whole idea of, I guess, interacting on these YouTube channels during live streams, good chance to drop your first comment ever. If you are new, drop 5 emojis. 5 emojis. Any 5 emojis. I don't care what they are. I don't care what they are. They can all be the same thing. I'm looking for newbies in the chat. Linda saying not new. Fizzgal. Fizzy Gal saying not. I'm from Montana, Minnesota, MN. Fizzy is new to the chat. What up, Fizzy? Welcome to our first timer. Everybody say hi to Fizzy. Hi, Fizzy. Thanks for being here today. Banker saying yesterday was my first time I subscribed. Banker Brandon, let's go, big dog. He said I subscribed. I love it. I'll take that. We got James in the chat. Ballin', we fly high. No lie, you know it. Ballin'. Lax the fire truck saying hello. We got Robert saying not new, but I'm here. I'm an oldie but goodie, says Blue Eyes. Thank you, Blue Eyes, for checking in. Dante Harris, what up, sir? Welcome. Matt Kohler saying hello. Linda, I see you out there. I know you're not new, but I'm proud to have you back in this chat room. What is this chat room without you? Welcome, Linda. Welcome, Linda Catalano. Welcome back, I should say. Seriously, good to have you here. Devin Sparks, man. What's up, dude? Devin Sparks, man. I see you, sir. Echoes of Nero is in the chat. Ooh, what a name. That's a good name right there. Rome burned while Nero plays the fiddle. DJ Gene, what's up? Echoes of Nero. FYI, DIY guy. Looks like RSBD Ray checks in saying hello, first timer here. Let's see. Torian Williams saying there's an old goat path the Huskies might try to use to outflank us. That's a Battle of Thermopylae reference. That's a 300 reference right there. X says, thanks, brother. What's up? How you doing, Xavier? How you doing, man? Ismael in the chat. Precious Jerome saying hello. Guys, this commercial break is just about over. If I didn't get a chance to say hello to the newbies, sorry if I didn't see your name pop up. We'll have more games in the future. If you guys want to interact with us here on this channel, this is a safe place for all of us, guys. So, birds of the same feather flock together, man. This has got good energy on this channel. We got a good game happening here today as well. Enigma saying, I am new. What up, Enigma? I got TJZC saying hello as well. Daniel saying, what's up, dude? New, says Anthony Warden. What's up, Anthony? All right. Step away from this. There's the inbound pass. Looking to the right, going to the right. Michigan State still with it right here. 7:35 on the clock, and the clock is ticking. Down by 2. Michigan State looking for a way to tie this up or possibly take the lead. Jeremy Fears moving pretty quickly now. Fears will float this up, and he misses yet another shot. It goes out of bounds. Last touched by Cam Ward. It's now Uconn basketball. A turnover here for Michigan State, an empty possession, and they cannot afford too many of those. Uconn with it here. It's Caravan. Caravan looks to Reed. Reed passes to Damari. Back to Reed. Reed backwards to Solo Ball. Solo Ball gonna lose the basketball. It's stolen. Michigan State trying to answer back. Jeremy Fears feeling the fear, I think, at this point. Right now it's Carson Cooper who will pass backwards to Jeremy Fears. Shot clock down to 14. Fears bounces to Cooper. Cooper will drive. Cooper just outside the circle here inside the paint. It's no good as it rolls off the rim there. Uconn up by 2. 6.5 minutes here left to play in this basketball game before we go on to the Elite Eight. There's the left pass. It's with Terrace Reed. Terrace Reed tries to drive. A reach and foul right now. 6:14 left to go. Jackson Kohler going to be subbing in. Looks like that foul is going to go against Cam Ward if I had to. Yeah, it's going to be against Cam Ward. So Cam Ward commits the foul here. It's a reach and foul, not a shooting foul. 6:14 left to play. Another turnover, says Mr. Drummings. Fears can't find his rhythm, says Robbie G. Fact. It was 24-6 Uconn winning. It was. What a crazy game. Do you do UFC? Not yet, but we probably will. We probably will. Here's a shot in the paint. Clear foul. Solo Ball is hit. Solo Ball goes to the free throw line for 2 shots now. Foul on Kerr Tang of Michigan State. Tang will pick up his first foul of the day. Honestly, the foul should have come in sooner. It was a reach and foul the other way, but Solo Ball shooting 2 shots. First free throw is good. This extends the lead to 3. Uconn with 52. Michigan State with 49. Solo Ball shooting the second free throw. Both free throws. This one bounces off the rim. It is good. And we're seeing a few substitutions come in after that second free throw. So Uconn getting a change of personnel, injecting some fresh legs into this lineup right now on the court for Connecticut. Reed, Caravan, Ball, Damari, and Ross. On the court for Michigan State, Carr, Kohler, Fears, Cooper, and Tang. This shot is up and no good. Jeremy Fears with another missed shot. Basketball goes out of bounds here through the baseline. It remains Michigan State basketball. Tedifo, probably not, to answer your question, Tedifo. There's the inbound pass again. Michigan State with it, faking the pass to the right. This shot is up. It's off the back of the rim a few times. Jackson Kohler couldn't get the shot to fall. Uconn comes away with it. Up by 4. Uconn looking to extend the lead. 49-53. A pass to Solo Ball. Solo Ball goes all the way to the rim. He scores. 55-49. He finds the angle on the left side right there. Uconn up by 6 now. Uconn up by 6. Jeremy Fears alley-oops it upstairs, looking for a whistle. Not going to get it. Too many hands in right there. Fast break opportunity. A foul comes in on the other end of the court. 5:10 left to go. The shot will be missed by Uconn, but we do go to the free throw line. Jeremy Fears commits the foul. Jeremy Fears commits the foul right now, and we're going to get a couple of free throws coming in now. The bosom of Greece, says Torian Williams. Thank you, FYI DIY guy. On the road and getting the March Madness vibes, thanks to you. Good, man. I'm glad that we can bring that energy for you, bro. That's the plan here. The free throw is up and in right now. Jaden Ross is at the free throw line. The first shot is good. 56-49 with 5 minutes here left to play. We've got a pretty close game right now, so let's step up on the intensity now. Uconn up by 7. And that second free throw will miss, giving Michigan State a chance to come back in. Michigan State hasn't scored a bucket in 3 minutes. 0 points in 3 minutes. This has been very much a game of runs going one way and going the other. Jeremy Fears passes it backwards. Fears gets it right back, though. Fears is at the free throw line. Here's a reach in, and it's going to be a foul. Looks like it's against Terrace Reed. The clock stops with 4 minutes and 48 seconds. Noah saying, I'm disappointed my Kentucky Wildcats lost out in the round of 32, but I feel next year is going to be better. We'll see. Waiting for the inbound there. It's in the hands of Jackson Kohler. Kohler to Fears. Fears to Cooper. Cooper, one more pass here. Almost losing it. Cooper takes it to the hole. Big dunk there. Carson Cooper elevates and drops the hammer. That was a statement dunk saying, hey, we're still here. That's 9 points today for Carson Cooper. Uconn up by 5. Uconn looking for a little separation right now. A 5-point lead isn't enough to feel comfortable. Here's a three-point shot from Solo Ball. It's no good, and a rebound here. Looks like it's going to go into the hands right now of Carson Cooper. A foul against Terrace Reed. Uh-oh, how many fouls is that for Reed now? I think Reed is going to end up having to hit the bench. A foul on Terrace Reed. That's number 3. No, he's still got some fouls to give. 4:08 left to go. 1-and-1 free throws coming up right now for Michigan State, guys. They are in the bonus. Looks like 1-and-1s. Big free throws coming up for Michigan State right now. Carson Cooper needs to knock these down. So 2 extremely important free throws. First one here. It's good. Count it. It is now 52-56. 52-56. Second free throw. Also good. It is 53-56. 53-56. Uconn up by 3. Michigan State playing defense right now. Down by 3. Need to get a stop right here. Here is Alex Caravan. Caravan goes left. They feed inside. Terrace Reed will go up and shoot, and he scores against Jackson Kohler. It's 58-53. Back to a 5-point game. Kohler coming in to assist right now. Wojcik tries to find an angle. He's surveying here. Wojcik might have to take it himself. He'll bounce this to the right. Carson Cooper feeds this one inside to Kohler. Kohler's in trouble. Kicks it to the three-point line. Shot clock down to 7. There's a shot off the glass. It's good. Count it for Michigan State. 55-58. A 3-point game here. 3 points, 3 minutes left to go. Uconn hanging on to a 3-point lead. Tries to get the alley-oop. It goes out of bounds. The officials say that hit the baseline. The officials say that hit the baseline. An official TV timeout. 3:08 here left to go. Man, it's a close game. 3 points, 3 minutes. Uconn up by 3. Can the Spartans pull off the upset? Can the Spartans win the battle? Well, we'll find out here in just a moment. The officials are kind of sus, says DJ Jean. So Michigan State fans, looks like we have over 300 votes right now. 58% of this chat, Michigan State fans right now. What a horse race, says Orlando Lay. Indeed, sir, indeed. Hurley cracks me up, says Angie. Michigan State wins by 3. I saw the script, says FYI DIY guy. Izzo Magic about to kick in, says Lydia Austin. Freimeister Bond says that this game is crazy. It sure is. It sure is. Let's see. Could 2 Big Ten teams play against each other for the title, asks Matt Kohler. Yeah, I mean, I guess they could if it comes down to that. I guess they could. Tennessee, 1046, Cyclones 39. Thank you for the update right there, John. The crawler at the bottom should help. 3-point win, huh? We shall see, says A Million Bands. Damn, bro, I haven't seen you in this chat in so long, dude. A Million Bands. Welcome back, dude. Holy smokes, I haven't seen your name in here in a while. Bam Adebayo, the real deal. Go blue. says Bam Adebayo. Come on, State, let's go. Damian saying UConn is stressing me out right now. Matt Kohler saying, or could Michigan State play Michigan in the championship? Also a possibility. This game will go into overtime, says Roosevelt. Roosevelt Bryant says this game will go into overtime. Need Michigan out of my bracket, says Primetime. Michigan versus MSU would feed my family for generations, says Xavier. I'm back too, says Curtis Edwards. What up, dude? There's a lot of you guys, man. Welcome back. Nice high-quality pants, says Brando. Always wearing the pants, but the bar is a little high. There, you can see the black pants. There it is. All right. Roosevelt says, how do you he says, how do you subscribe? Asks Roosevelt. It's an easy click of the button, man. Maybe one of the other moderators can walk you through that. Opa saying LFG Blue. MSU would have to pass Duke if they get through this one. That's true, Lydia. Nat titles for UConn men and women. Woo, baby. Last leg of the parlay, says Young Carrot. All right, guys. Anybody got a Spartan joke? Donkey, I'm looking to you, big dog. I'm looking to you. All right, y'all. We're back from this commercial break. 3:08 left to go. It's a TV timeout that was called. So a TV timeout that was called. Last we saw, UConn had possession. TV timeout not called by either of these two teams. It's a 3-point game right now. 3:08 left to play. UConn inbounding in their own front court here. UConn feeds inside. Terrace Reed kicks it to Caravan for three. No good. It's rebound. It's good. Michigan State. Michigan State has it. Michigan State down by 3. Jeremy Fears lined up against Malachi Smith. Fears behind the back. He loses the dribble. It's stolen by Smith. Come on, dude. This Fears guy, I know he's a freshman, but my goodness. Cooper is talking to him right now saying, hey, dude, chill out. Cooper just talking to Fears right now. A foul on Jeremy Fears here as well. That's the third foul of the day for him. 58-55. He's got 8 points, 6 assists, and 3 fouls. A couple of turnovers don't help the situation. Michigan State on defense, UConn on offense. UConn with the basketball here. Going left, going right. Looking for a man. It's Solo Ball with the basketball here. Solo Ball at the straightaway. He'll pass backwards to Damari. Silas Damari going to use a screen right now. It's actually an illegal screen. It's against Caravan. It's a turnover. Michigan basketball. 2:20 left to go for the illegal screen right now. Definitely the right call by the officials. Those feet were super moving. Caravan saying, what? Sorry, Caravan. That's clearly a foul. Fears got hit pretty hard on that one, or I should say he ran into a brick wall that was also moving. Getting around the assignment there, Jeremy Fears is pivoting on 1 foot. He'll bounce this one backwards now. Michigan State with the basketball. It's Cohen Carr. Cohen Carr backwards to Fear. Screen right now. Carson Cooper with it, takes it to the rack, gets the jam. It's 57-58. Michigan State down by just 1. UConn. Up in the front court area now. Timeout called by UConn. It stops the clock with 1:50. It's starting to get hairy now. Spartan Magic, says James. James Lilly. Living Like Larry saying back out of the chat and ring the bell to subscribe, says Living Like Larry. Thank you, Larry. Appreciate that, sir. Go Green, says Lydia. This is where Izzo is so effing good. Let's see if he outcoaches Hurley today. Well, let's see. Come on, baby, says Matt Kohler. Precious Jerome dropping the green. Go Green, says K-Money. Starting to get hairy, says DJ Gene. It sure is. This game has been so intense it made me run out of beer, says Daniel O'Rourke. Man, you got bigger things to worry about than this game, Daniel. My goodness. How did you let that happen? Let's go MSU, says Bo Simmons. What up, Bo Simmons? Got him, coach, still with us. I'm hoping we can see a really cool Elite Eight. I think we will, Proto Manus, Goated Man. Folks, if you're watching, you've got 2 minutes left of regulation time here to smash that like button. Okay, I know that was super cheesy, but I'm serious, man. It helps so much. Please, please, please smash that like button. Enough begging here. Let's get back to the action. Uconn with the basketball. We're at the three-point line. There's the entry pass, and they clear it back out to Caravan for three. It's good. Caravan buries the three. First shot in a minute from downtown for the Huskies. Huskies up 61-57. Jeremy Fears at the three-point line. He backs this up. Jeremy Fears directing traffic. We've got a mismatch size-wise here. There's the feed inside. It's the smart move. Carson Cooper bounce pass to Fears for three. It's good. Count it right back. Michigan State trading buckets with UConn. It's 60-61. About 1 minute here left to go in this basketball game. We could definitely get overtime right now. Fears cracking double digits here. Fears just cracked double digits. Michigan State on defense. UConn up by one. The pass inside. Terrace Reed gets the shot up, but he is fouled with 44 seconds left to go. He misses the shot. Living like Larry gifting out memberships right now. Thank you, Larry. Thank you, thank you, thank you, sir. This is wild, says Freimeister Bond. Isn't it? Isn't it, Larry gifting out 5 Football Nation memberships? Thank you, Larry. Let's go. Free throw is good. Count it. Terrace Reed at the free throw line. Just knocked down his first free throw. 62-60 is the score. UConn up by 2. Second free throw. Bounces off the rim, also good. There's the inbound pass. Michigan State will run it into the front court. Timeout called. 41.5 on the clock. So 41.5 here. Thank you for gifting out those right now, guys. 41 seconds left to go in this basketball game. And for the last time today, I will say it. We are looking to reach our goal, 115.5. We need 27 new names to hit that subscribe button. With 41 seconds left to go, guys, we know that this game is getting intense. 3-point game. Cohen has to lock in, says Anton. Logan says W. Larry. Spartans, your spear right now, says Torian Williams. Good game, says Ashley. The Spartans are a really cool team, but I got UConn winning this. With a crowbar, says Mighty Funny. Can you do a tutorial? On how you set up your overlays? I'd love to do this, but I'm not very smart with technology. Actually, yeah, man. Why don't you reach out to me via email? I know that Drago Balboa has been trying to reach out to me. I actually take a whole day when I don't have games streaming to actually respond to fan mail and emails. So if you want to reach out to me, check out the website footballnationusa.com. But 41 seconds left to go in this basketball game. There's no time to talk about that right now. I will stay live for a few minutes after this game. Let's see the finale of this one now. It is 63-60. UConn is up by 3. The Spartans need a big bucket right now. Jeremy Fears hit a big shot earlier. What kind of energy is he going to attack this possession with? Thank you guys for hitting that subscribe button. I see those names popping up. Thank y'all so much, man. 41.5. Inbounding right now is Kerr Tang. Tang inbounds to Jeremy Fears. Fears at the NCAA logo. Fears goes to the wing. He's at the left wing. He goes to the right side. He puts it up off the glass. He is fouled. Can't get the shot to go. Jeremy Fears is picked up by his buddies, but he takes a trip to the free throw line. 32.3 here left to go. Jeremy Fears to shoot a couple of shots. A 3 will tie it, says James. But try not to miss, says Torian. You guys are right there. Xerxes is right there. You got enough time. It's a long-distance shot. Remember, got to take off the helmet first and all the others. Jeremy Fears knocks down the first free throw. 61-63. Couple of substitutions coming in right now for Michigan State. Looks like Kurt Tang is coming off. Jordan Scott checking in for Michigan State as well. Second free throw for Jeremy Fears. Both teams in the bonus right now. Second free throw for Fears is good. It's a 1-point game with 32 seconds left to go. Timeout will be called by, this time looks like Michigan State. And they have one remaining. Uconn with 2 timeouts. The Spartans with just 1. Spartans want to talk defense. Maybe they're going to foul here and force Uconn to try to earn those points from the stripe. But you never know. Okay. Why do the Spartans hate waking up early in the morning? Oh, no. I don't know. Freimeister saying, please, 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 no spoilers. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. Now you missed the second on purpose to set up a rebound, says ex-national. Would have been a good idea. Would have been a good idea. Awesome reference, says Douglas. Curtis Edwards says, wow, what a game right now. Foul line parade incoming, saying Orlando. Please, Uconn win. Paroria saying OMG. Saying, oh my God. Hey, it's Uconn, not Acon. Uconn, not Acon. Oh my God. Baby, let me love you down. Down. There's so many ways to love you. Acon. About to inbound the ball. 32.3, we start the clock. Foul not coming in right now. They're going to try to keep them there. Not an 8-second or a 10-second violation. Caravan in the front court. Looks like they're going to force this. A foul does come in. Clock stops with 22.5. Looks like a foul on Caravan. Quick foul here in the bonus. We're going to see a free throw here, most likely. Okay, money, cheers. Iowa State losing, says Tyler. We're at the free throw line, folks. Caravan shooting a couple. I think Uconn just had that conversation. Make the first, miss the second. By the way, these are 1-and-1 free throws coming up right now for Uconn. So if he does not knock down this first free throw, it can easily be rebounded by Michigan State, and they can take the lead in this moment. So Alex Caravan to shoot 1 shot. If he makes it, he'll get 2. If he misses, who knows? Caravan, 1 dribble. First shot is good. Big shot there for Uconn. Alex Caravan makes it a 2-point game. Another free throw would make it a 3-point game. And then they could just foul Michigan State. Michigan State in the bonus plus. Excuse me. Caravan's second free throw. It's good. It's a 3-point game, and they need a 3-point shot to tie this thing up. There's the inbound pass. Jeremy Fears slows down a little bit. Fears back and forth right now. Fears fakes to the right, a spin move. Bro, you need to get a 3-point shot here. Shot clock down to 10. Shot clock down to 9. No shot clock, excuse me. This is to tie it up. It's no good. Over the back foul with 4 seconds left to go. It stays here for Michigan. Foul on Terrace Reed. 4 seconds left to go. Terrace Reed with a foul. We might get a buzzer beater to send us into overtime, but this is likely the final shot of the game, folks. Here we go. Oh, excuse me. In the bonus, there was a foul. We are going to get free throws. So Carson Cooper is at the stripe to shoot 2 shots. So you make the first. You make the first, and you try to get your own rebound and try to jam it back, giggity, to tie it up. Okay. Carson Cooper shooting 2 shots. Big deep breath from Cooper. 1 dribble of the ball. He will shoot the first free throw. It is good. First free throw is there. 63-65. Uconn with 2 timeouts here remaining. They are going to call a timeout. So timeout called by Uconn. I think they're going to discuss this here as well for all of the possible outcomes here on this second free throw. Parilla? What's up, man? Saying Uconn wins. A nail biter here, says West Coast Steven. Kohler for the win. I'm clenching, says Chupa 2. Rock Stewart saying Uconn, let's go. Again, A well-placed giggity. Oh, right. Are you going to do the drunken clam after this? All of these Family Guy references right now. 4.6 on the clock, guys. I want to make sure we are locked in for these last 5 seconds. So we had one free throw. Timeout called by Uconn. I'm wondering if this is their equivalent of icing the kicker right now. So down by 2 right now for the Spartans. Uconn. I wonder what they're going to do. Do you miss? No, you probably try to get the foul and force the turnover. You want to shoot this. You want to get the foul. You want to force the turnover. We'll see how this goes. There's the shot. It's missed. It'll be rebounded by Reed. They clear it out. A foul right away. 3.6 left to go. 3.6 left to go. It's a 2-point game. Oh, no. Timeout? No. Foul on Jeremy Fears. Terrace Reed gets the board. Terrace Reed gets the board, and we are down on the other end for Uconn, shooting 2 shots right now. So Terrace Reed going to shoot 2. If he knocks both of these down, that's basically game. If he misses one, the door stays ajar here for an opportunity for Michigan State. Terrace Reed at the line. Terrace Reed at the line. We'll see how this goes. Trying to knock down these 2 shots to ice away this game for Uconn. Couple of dribbles here for Reed. The 1-and-1 free throw is good. It is 66-63. 66-63 right now. The second free throw would be a dagger here for Michigan State. It's good. Both free throws are good for Michigan State. Timeout called. Final timeout taken by Michigan State. Thank you. Let's see. Uconn. Acon. Slim Shady. Reds loving this. Oh, man. Doan. What's going on, Doan? We got John in the chat. J-Mac, Nicholas, Roy, DJ Gene, Silas in the chat too. Jane with us. Silas and Jane and Larry. Pop Smoke and Ghost. Go Blue, says Tud. Logan saying, what did you think about the Otega Owe game winner opening night? That was so long ago. Izzo is pissed, says Brad. Possibly me, says Jack Dude. What up, Jack? Harry, the Gamers, Ragnarok saying, yeah, Uconn will win this. All right, guys, let's see. 4 seconds left to go. Timeout called, the final timeout for Michigan State. Game on the line. Down by 4. Here is the inbound pass. You're going to need a quick, instant shot right now. You don't get a chance. Full court fastball pitch. It's going to be recovered by Uconn. And Uconn will win this game. Uconn advances to the Elite 8, and Uconn will play Duke in the next round. Congratulations to the Husky fans. Michigan State, I'm sorry for your loss right there. Michigan State looked so good, but it was too little too late right there. They overcame some serious adversity in this game, guys. But ultimately, they fell to Uconn. That is the final score. What a Sweet 16 this has been so far. Well, that's it, man. By the way, we hit our goal of 115.5, so thank you for your support, guys. Thank y'all so much. It's 11:15 here, Central Standard Time right now. Mario undefeated, says Roy. Unfortunately for MSU, that was not Sparta. Good game, says Mr. Mojo. Go Blue, says James. Uconn, LFG. Let's go. Let's effing go. That was almost a 300 movie, says Freimeister. Almost. Robert Samora says game over, dropping it for the Uconn Huskies. Well-fought game, says Mr. O'Rourke. I am bro saying great game. I agree, man. Did Uconn cover the spread? The spread for today's game was just 2.5. So, yeah, Uconn covered the spread for sure. Do the other game, says Phil. Phil says do the other game. I don't have my graphics or my slides or any of my other stuff. You're talking about the Iowa State. You're talking about that Iowa State versus Tennessee game. It's a blowout game right now, by the way. Not so much. 12-point game. Tennessee up 57-45. It's not half bad. If you guys are curious at what's going on in that game, Tennessee, Gillespie, and Iowa State, I don't have my notes for that game, so I'm not going to pretend to do it when I know that I'm going to give you sub-quality product if I try that. But I know a guy, so hang tight. I actually know a guy. Hang tight here. Let's see. I got a link for you guys in case y'all want to check out the other one. Hey, Valhalla's got a good handful of people watching right now. Looks like we've got Dr. Delay doing his thing right now. He's got about 200 people watching here. Let's drop some love to our boy in the chat right now. Those of you guys who want to keep watching basketball tonight, I encourage y'all to go check out this channel. It's a wholesome channel. I do like Dr. Delay. Seems like a cool guy. That's if you guys want to is there the link there? There you go. If you want to watch basketball, there's that. And I got another live streamer here for you guys as well in case you guys want to watch baseball. The Dodgers and the Diamondbacks are sitting at 4-4 score right now. So if you're a Dodgers fan, you can check out this link right now for the Dodgers game. That's Valhalla Sports Talk. All right, guys, that's it. That's all I've got for y'all today. If you do check out one of those channels, please let them know that Football Nation sent you. Thank y'all for hanging out with me today. I'll be live here again tomorrow. We got more games tomorrow, more games the next day, and then a couple of days off. Anyways, great day. A lot of fun. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. We'll do it again tomorrow. It was so much fun. I think we should do it again tomorrow. Anyways, my name is Mario. You've been watching Football Nation. Until next time, let's effing go. Peace out, guys.